Yo! What's going on, everybody? You're watching Knicks Now by Chat Sports. I am your host, Marshall Green. Day 2 of the NBA draft for the first time is just about an hour away. We're going to be breaking everything down as the New York Knicks do have an opportunity to make 2 selections in today's draft. They own the 38th pick as well as the 51st pick. But as we know, Leon Rose doesn't really like to make draft picks. He likes to prioritize other things, and the reason they traded out of the first round last night was to save around $5.5 million to try to create more space under that first apron or second apron. Therefore, they could re-sign Isaiah Hartenstein. I do expect the Knicks to make at least 1 pick today, and I would actually not be shocked if they made both. But I also, on the other hand, would not be shocked if they made 0 picks because the New York Knicks do not have any picks, any players on this roster that were selected in the first round by this regime. It's been a crazy couple of days for the New York Knicks. You go out, make a big-time trade for Mikal Bridges. You come back, you re-sign OG Anunoby, you give him $215 million. Yesterday was a whirlwind of emotions, but you know what? When you're a team trying to hoist that Larry O.B., you probably aren't too worried about the 24th and 25th pick. You're trying to find ways to keep good players on your team, and that's what the Knicks are doing with Isaiah Hartenstein. We'll be live for the next couple of hours. I bet it's about 4 hours, Coop. We're going to be live here breaking down the first ever day 2 of the NBA draft, which I actually think I'm a fan of, whereas last week I would have said it was stupid.
I don't know. I mean, we'll see how fast it goes. Hopefully they go quickly
fast
in between picks, but we'll see. No, I'm excited to see. I think the Knicks are in an interesting spot with 2 picks here at 38 and 51. Do they take a guy to try to help improve their roster at 38? Leon Rose hates the draft, apparently, so who knows? It'll be interesting to see, though. I am excited because I meant to ask you this before the show. I was going to ask her if you're giving me a yo! That's always my favorite when we start some Knicks live streams.
Let's go, man.
Let's go,
baby. Is Bronny James a Knick?
I think he should be.
Does he get drafted today? Is probably the first question.
He absolutely gets drafted. He will go no later than 55.
So if he's on the clock, on the board when the Lakers are on the clock at 55, he's
gone. Yep. I think and that's why I think at 51 the Knicks should take him. Hold him hostage. How bad do you really want him, LA?
I'm not against it. Look, I do think that McBride could be Bronny James could be someone that develops with the Knicks.
I think so
from
too.
Tom Thibodeau, but I don't know. I feel like at times I have a really good read on this organization. Other times I just do not know, and the draft is always a crapshoot for me. My thing is like, if you're gonna adjust the trade with the Nets to make it to where you're not accepting more money, therefore not hard capped at that first apron, why didn't you just make the pick yesterday?
Yeah, agreed.
Because if you do adjust it, then you essentially just traded 2 first-round picks for Pacome Dadiet and 6 second-round picks. And
how do you feel about our guy Pacome Dadiet?
Look, I went home and I watched his highlight. Someone asked, is this live? Yes, this is live as we are 53 minutes away from round 2 being kicked off. I went home and I watched his highlights for about an hour and a half, 2 hours last night. And look, the guy's a talented basketball player. He's got some upside. He's 6'8". He's not even 19 years old. He can score the basketball. But, Coop, I think you could agree to this. When you're watching these overseas prospects, it's so hard to try to evaluate what will transfer considering the competition level was, at least in the teams I watched him play, pretty low. The game is completely different, and the rules are completely different. The guy's got skill. He can put it on the deck. He can pull up. He's got height. He gets a nice vert on his jumper. Kind of, some people were saying, kind of like Michael Porter Jr. I thought that was a little bit asinine to compare Pacome Dadiet to Michael Porter Jr., who was probably the number 1 overall high school player.
Michael never swing the rock?
Yeah, Michael never swing the rock, but look, ideally this guy turns into a bench scorer for you that can average 10 points per game. That's probably his ceiling. But who knows? You pick 25 in the draft. It's a home run if you get anybody that can contribute in any sort of way.
Pacome Dadiet, the Frenchman playing over in Germany last year, he averaged 7 points a game in the German Bundesliga, which is the highest league over there. in Germany, it's not a bad league, but it's not considered like one of the best leagues in Europe either. So the competition is definitely a concern. I don't think he's anywhere near ready for the NBA. But what do I know? I'm just a guy on YouTube, so.
Jet Life for Life, that is funny. He says Dadiet is Chris Copeland 2.0.
That's a blast from the past.
Only the real hoopers know who Chris Copeland is. I thought he was going to be a stud, man. He could score. Dadiet can score. But I do think he might be a year or two away from being a year or two away.
Better chance of playing in the NBA, Pacome Dadiet or Rokas Jokubaitis?
I would actually say Rokas Jokubaitis has a better chance this year to be on the Knicks roster than him. A lot of people that cover the Knicks said last night when it was first announced that he was the pick that he was going to be a draft and stash. And then in his media availability, as he was at the draft yesterday, he told everybody, I want to come play in the NBA. And then reports came out that he wouldn't have entered the NBA draft if he would have known he was a draft and stash player.
Wait, really?
Yeah, we're in a weird spot right now. I don't see how he's on this roster unless the only way that he's on this roster, Coop, is if you adjust the trade and then you could be a second apron team. That's it.
Absolutely. And the way I understand it is he doesn't really have a say in the matter. Like, if the Knicks just don't sign him to a contract, he's going back over to Europe. I think that's kind of how it works, and I think that's what's going to end up happening. There's no reason for him to be on this roster next year.
Is Tom Thibodeau in his shortened rotation playing Pacome Dadiet? No.
There is about as much of a chance as he plays me or you.
I'm about to say I might get a little more burned than Pacome Dadiet if Tom Thibodeau is the coach of the Knicks.
I mean, Bridges is going to play 43 minutes a game. Josh Hart probably going to play about 46 minutes a game.
I just don't see it. Tibbs doesn't play rookies. He definitely doesn't play underdeveloped, not ready international prospects in their rookie season. Pretty funny. Eddie V-Ray, I appreciate you, man. Appreciate the love. Trying to get back right. Appreciate you showing some love, man. Thanks for being here. Thanks for stopping by. We do have a little bit of a super chat menu today.
Let's get it.
Could get a little bit slow at times on day two, but as you know, we always like to bring the energy here on Knicks Now, and we like to do a lot of fun stuff. And for today, every $10 that comes in via super chats, we're going to get you a raffle ticket to win our Knicks Now Ring of Honor from this season. This was our basketball, really our Hall of Fame, and if you sent in a $100 super chat throughout the season, you got your name on the ball, and I just want to raffle it away. I thought about keeping it because I think it's pretty dang cool, but
got a lot of entries already.
Well, I got a lot of entries as well. We started that yesterday, so if you sent in a $10 super chat yesterday, you're in there as well. If you send in 20, you'll get 2, 50, 500, 10, so on and so forth. But wanted to do some, because I know some people have hit me up saying, Marshall, I want that ball. Well, here is your opportunity. It's also Thursday, which means it's almost Friday, which means it's also the weekend. So every $20 super chat, we're taking tequila shots today. Juice it up a little bit. Bring some juice to today's stream. If someone sends in a $50 super chat, I'm doing a beer shotgun, and it's your last chance. If you want to be featured on our Knicks Now Hall of Fame ball, $100 super chat. The last day, because this will be going to a Knicks Now real one today.
Shout out the real ones.
Shout out to all the real ones. Already 215 people in the building. Only 28 likes. That's pretty shitty. Hit that thumbs up icon. The math is not mathing right there. I want Coop to tell us about the best players available. We're not doing it till we get to 69 likes.
Not happening.
Not happening until we get to 69 likes. So if you have liked the video, type me in the chat and we'll give shout outs. My guy Rich Rob in the building. What up?
Rich Rob.
He was the 29th like. Yes, sir. Rich, how we feeling, fam? How we feeling? Levi's the best. Like the video. Yes, sir. Taku Coachabelli. I don't think that was right.
No. Yeah, you got it.
Kind of close.
You got it.
Kind of close. Bill says LOL, the funny number.
Yeah.
I just chose the midway point.
I was going to say, why'd you pick that?
I just chose the midway point of 212. Ken Van Epps, what's going on, Mr. Ken? The Hibby, 54321 in the building. That's my guy. Dan says, y'all never going to get that done. Exactly 69 is so rare. We're 14 likes away.
We're almost
14
there.
likes away. 5 Minute Jay. Why do they call you 5 Minute Jay? What do you do in 5 minutes, Jay? I'm curious. I'm curious. As he says, keep up the good work. Let me know. Mr. Jetski says, come on, answer us. What do you want me to answer? Oh, your question. He says, the verdict, Mogbo is a junior college product who grew late and garnered little interest out of high school. He has blossomed into a bouncy lob threat, effective slasher, and out-of-area
We'll talk about Mogbo here in a second.
We'll talk about him. We're going to talk about all the best players available, but we got to get to 69 likes first. We're at 57. We're 12 away. We've got 220 people watching. You guys are just staring at me and Coop.
Let's
I know
go.
we're beautiful people, but hit the freaking like button. Let's go.
Nope says he finished in 5 minutes.
Finished what?
His homework?
Yeah. Nope. You're like 13, dude. You don't know what we're talking about.
I don't know what that means.
This is grown
Nope.
folk talk. Nope. Have you even had your physical education sex ed class in 7th grade yet? Nope.
Dude, we had it in 5th.
Y'all's was 5th. Ours was 7th. They let you get a little freaky down in Fort Bend, Texas before that happens. Oh, man. Ian Burns, what up? Nope says finish the marathon. Okay, that makes a little more sense. 3 likes away. Hit that thumbs up icon. Bill says I can only like it once. Bill, if you try harder, you can like it twice. I'm just kidding.
Appreciate you, Bill.
Who do you think our starting 5 will be? It is going to be Jalen Brunson, Mikal Bridges, OG Anunoby, Julius Randle, and then a question mark. If it's Isaiah Hartenstein resigns, he'll be the guy. If not, could be Mitchell Robinson. It could be somebody else.
Could it be Randle at the 5?
If your coach was not Tom Thibodeau, I think that you would play that lineup probably a good bit. But Tom Thibodeau believes that we got to have rim protection at all times. And
hey, I don't
Julius
disagree.
Randle's T-Rex arms ain't protecting
All right,
rim.
we got to 69 likes. Appreciate each and every one of you. Here are Rolly's best available players. Get the F Rollies down in the chat as well.
F Rolly.
However, you have some good players still available on the board. Kyle Filipowski, the big out of Duke, did not get selected
I would have
last
been cool
night.
with him at 24 or 25.
Exactly. I think this was the biggest surprise of the draft. He's fallen a little bit. I think teams have concern about his defensive ability. But he's available there. If he's at 38 and the Knicks are picking, there is no reason Kyle Filipowski should not be a Knick.
He should be a Knick if he is on the board at 38. 100% agree.
Johnny Furphy, the wing out of Kansas. This one's kind of interesting because I think he was a borderline first-round pick, chose to go to the draft probably because he thought he was going to be a first-round pick. He's still available as well. Pretty gifted offensive talent out of Australia by way of Kansas, so Furphy's an interesting one. Tyler Smith, the wing out of the G League, Ignite F. Smitty as well. He's the most athletic of these guys, but if you're looking for a guy that's going to win and who knows how to play the game of basketball, who can fill that backup point guard role that the Knicks desperately need, it's Tyler Kolek out of Marquette.
Yeah, I mean, if you can, I would have been freaking over the moon if Filipowski and Tyler Kolek were the picks at 24 and 25. Not sure if there's a way that either will be on the clock at 38, but if either are, I'm totally cool with it. I think Kolek gives you something you don't have on this roster, which is a backup point guard that can run the show, set the table, control the pace of play, and just be that old school point guard that gets the ball to their scores in good spots and tries to keep the Knicks offense afloat as Jalen Brunson does sit down from time to time. Kyle Filipowski gives you a center with a little bit more offensive skill than you have. If you're going to lose Hartenstein and keep Robinson, that's a great yin and yang between Robinson and Filipowski. You need sometimes in this league, you need a center that can hit a jump shot.
No question
about it. A guy that
can
score from outside the paint. Knicks don't really have that. Hartenstein added that floater this year. But I do worry about his defensive ability. He's the only guy in the draft that has a shorter wingspan than he does height. He did block 1.5 shots last year. I worry about him being able to move his feet on the perimeter while also playing against bigger, stronger centers. I think he is more of a power forward, but
Agreed.
in the 2024 NBA cycle, you're probably a big man. And the only way, like Coop, that he's going to be a part of a rotation on a winning team is he's got to also improve as a three-point shooter. Like, he has a good shot 34%, solid as a big man, but if he wants to be someone that's a contributor on a winning club, he's got to be a league average or better three-point shooter. That's the trait that's going to make him appealing.
If you're a 4 in today's NBA, you have to be able to shoot the 3 at a respectable clip, or you're frankly just not going to play. The only position that you can really get away with not being able to shoot 3 is at the 5, and that's if you're dominant on the boards and you're dominant as a rim protector. Otherwise, you better be able to shoot the 3 or you're not going to play in the NBA.
1,000% agree on that. And You got to bring something to the game. If you're not going to dominate the glass, you're not going to block shots, you got to do something to keep you on the floor, and maybe shoot the ball is how some of these bigs find a way. Devin Davis coming in with a $10 super chat. Shout out to Double D. First super chat of the day. We appreciate you, man. Says, if all the Knicks are healthy, who is in the starting lineup? Sign me up for the raffle. Deal. Devin Davis, you've got your ticket into the raffle to win our Knicks Now Ring of Honor ball from this year. I think that the starting lineup is kind of already there. Like, Jalen Brunson's your starting point guard. Mikal Bridges is going to be your starting 2. OG Anunoby is going to be your starting 3. If Randall is on this team, he is going to be your starting power forward. If Isaiah Hartenstein's on this team, he is your starting 5. The New York Knicks are exhausting all options right now for Hartenstein, Randall, Bridges, Anunoby, and Brunson to be your starting 5.
And then you have Hart and DiVincenzo coming off the bench.
Hart, DiVincenzo, Deuce McBride.
It's a good 8, man.
It's a good 8. I would love to include Mitchell Robinson, but I just don't see a way that he is back if you do bring back Hartenstein.
Agreed. Now, does that mean Precious Achiuwa is back as your backup 5? Or do you go to Jericho Sims as your backup 5?
I wouldn't mind bringing back Precious Achiuwa, but they also may need to include him in a sign and trade in this Bridges deal to make it to where they're not hard capped at the first apron. In an ideal world, I'd love to bring Precious back. I thought he gave you good juice. I thought he gave you good minutes. He plays hard. I thought he grew under Tom Thibodeau, but it's all TBD at this point. We got to see how it unfolds with Hartenstein, Mitchell Robinson, and then we'll go from there. This time next week, we'll have an answer.
Absolutely.
This time next week, we will have an answer.
You will certainly know. Let's go taking a look at some of the other best available players. Kevin McCullough Jr., the wing out of Kansas.
Had a workout with the New York Knicks.
Okay, I didn't know that. Interesting. He was a 4-year player in college. He's a guy who's really experienced, has played on a lot of winning teams in his career. Can kind of play the 2 or the 3, pretty good on the offensive end as well. I like his motor. I think he would fit well in a Tom Thibodeau. He's a Tibbs guy, I think.
Yeah.
That's a Tibbs guy. Bobby Klintman, the wing from Sweden, started his career at Wake Forest and then went pro for a couple of years. I don't know much about Klintman other than he's really long and really athletic.
Okay.
If that's what the Knicks are looking for, could be interested. Here's a guy that we need to circle. The Serbian Paul George. Nikola Duricic, as Mr. Rolly calls him. The guy can kind of do a little bit of everything. His game is pretty smooth. Now, I'm not going to go call him Paul George because that's a Hall of Fame basketball player we're talking about. But he played over there at Mega. He was a teammate of Nikola Jovic over there in Serbia. So he's played professional for a couple of years. Is that a guy that you take a risk on? Are the Knicks?
I would rather have him over Pacome Dadiet.
Yeah, probably. The Pacome Dadiet thing just makes no sense.
If you're going to take a draft and stash, let it be Duricic.
I had never heard of Pacome Dadiet until yesterday, I'll be honest with you, and I think I followed the draft pretty well. And then A.J. Mitchell is a guy that you like. We were talking about earlier. I'm
a big fan of A.J. Mitchell. The New York Knicks held a workout with him. He's a combo guard at a UC Santa Barbara. He can put it on the deck. He's got really nice soft touch around the rim. 6'3" lefty guard. You can see that he's watched some Jalen Brunson tape, and he tries to emulate him a little bit. I think he's closer to Nembhard. I think he's got a true blend of Nembhard and Brunson in his game. Versatile player, can score, can drive to the cup. He's got a nice floater, displays good footwork. He's just your prototypical crafty scoring guard. He plays like that lefty everybody knows. He's got good size, 6'2", 6'3". And I think he's someone that could kind of contribute early on, not be a major difference maker, but someone that can come in, play 15, 12 minutes a game and give you a couple threes, make a couple of nice passes, and push the break and make just right-winning basketball plays.
P.J. Hall, the wing from Clemson, he's a 4. He's a pretty good three-point shooter as well. Kind of a guy that I don't know if Thibodeau would really play him that a whole lot because he's a backup true 4. And do they have minutes there? So I don't really know. Jamal Shedd is a guy who I love out of Houston, the guard.
I'm a big fan of his, man.
Got hurt in the NCAA tournament, but I think he's expected to make a full recovery and be fine by the start of training camp. The dude's a straight-up winner. He's a straight-up dog. Now, he's not the biggest, he's not the most athletic guy, but he is an absolute winner.
He gives me Tom Thibodeau vibes.
He gives me Tibbs vibes. He gives me Brunson vibes.
Okay.
As far as, like, the mentality goes.
I actually see that to where it's like, he just plays the game the right way. He plays hard. he's a leader.
You're getting a dog in Jamal Shed. There's no question. KJ Simpson, the teammate of Cody Williams and Tristan Da Silva, he's another promising guard, a bigger guard than Jamal Shed is. And then Jonathan Mogbo, who we were talking about earlier in the chat. I can't say I know much about Jonathan Mogbo other than he's from Spain and he's a big guy.
Yeah, I know he's an athletic guy, kind of a late bloomer. Look, like let's just keep it a buck here. If you are being selected in the second round of the NBA draft, you got a lot of work to do, most likely. Mogbo has grown into his game. He's gotten better. I just don't know what is his ceiling in the league. And that's
is
such
it a backup big in the NBA?
Like,
and that's okay if it is.
Yeah, like if
when
that's
you're picking
what you
at
are.
51, but
exactly. The Knicks need a big, especially if Hartenstein's on his way out or Mitchell Robinson is on his way out. If I had to choose any of these four players on the screen, though, give me Jamal Shed, man.
I like
Dude's
that.
just a winner. He's a gamer. He's a dog. He's
He's
a competitor, man.
I feel like the Knicks' biggest need right now, and correct me if I'm wrong, I think it's a true backup one.
I agree.
Okay.
I love Miles McBride. I would like to see him grow into being a true backup point guard, but I think his best skill is an off-ball guard.
Agreed.
And guarding opposing ones. And being a catch-and-shoot threat. Being a guy that when you dish him the ball on the weak side, they close him out. He could pump fake, put it on the deck one time, floater from 10 feet, or pull up from 18. I don't know if he has the overall skill and talent to ever be a floor general and a guy that runs a second unit, and that's okay. Because sometimes those 3 and D2s that may be a little undersized could shoot 40% from 3, D up 1s and 2s. You need guys like that on your team, and I'm totally fine with that. I don't know if he's ever a point guard, though, which I still think is the Knicks' biggest need, or just another guy that can initiate offense for him. Like,
yeah.
Maybe it's a tall 2 guard. Maybe it's a wing. But yeah, someone that can keep you afloat while Jalen Brunson rests. My guy Bill coming in with a $20 super chat. Bill on the grill. What's up, man? Because I think it's time to get the party started, Marsh. I'm in. Time for a drink. I can't drink while I'm working, so I don't drink while I work either. I just work while I drink.
Exactly.
I'm working, so you'll have to do it for me. Cheers to everybody in the chat.
Cheers to our guy
Bill. I'm only drinking this tequila because you're making me. And you know what? I'm appreciative that you're doing that. We actually got a brand new bottle of the Patron. We're going to the zone. Shout out to everybody. Every $20 super chat today, Coop and I are going to be dipping our toes into the tequila. Let's ride. Shout out to Bill. Let's go.
Oh, we've got a trade. Jalen McDaniels, the bad one, is going to the Sacramento Kings in exchange for Davion Mitchell and Sasha Vesnikov.
Jalen. Oh, my God. I thought you said
Not the good one.
We got Jaden McDaniels.
Yes.
We got Jaden McDaniels.
They got
McDaniels.
KD. We got Jaden McDaniels.
What team was he even on?
Raptors.
So the Raptors are getting Davion. Why? What are we doing?
Well, I think that Davion Mitchell, that experiment didn't work out with the Kings, so I think they were trying to get rid of him. Why do the Kings want Jalen McDaniels? Can't really answer that question for you. Sasha Vesnikov was like the EuroLeague MVP a couple of years ago, and the Kings brought him over, signed him to a decent deal, like 3 years, almost $20 million, I think, and he's done nothing in the league. So this is just a reshuffling of the end of the bench players.
The Raptors are one of the most weirdly run teams over the last couple of years.
So strange.
It's honestly crazy, though. Like, Fred VanVleet goes and signs a $40 million deal. Pascal Siakam goes and signs a $40 million deal. OG Anunoby goes and signs a $40 million deal. They, totally hit that reset button after winning the title. Kawhi left, so you kind of had to.
Yeah, they just signed Scotty to that Supermax deal, but that's the only real move that they've made.
I know that's just how the business works in the NBA. You draft a rookie, he plays well, you max him out.
He ain't a max.
Are you winning a championship if Scotty Barnes is making 25% of your cap?
Absolutely not.
How? How are you winning?
And I think Scotty Barnes is a good player. He's probably, if I had to ballpark it, top 30.
Yeah,
I mean, that's what he is, and he's making 25% of your cap. I think that's a tough pill to swallow, man.
And then you're going to pay R.J. Barrett $100 million. You're going to pay Emmanuel Quickly $100 million. You're paying Jakob Poeltl $80 million. You just gave Olynyk $40 million. I'm not going to doubt Masai Ujiri. He always seems to have a plan, and he's usually pretty dang good at it. But For the first time in a while, I'm looking at the Raptors like, what are they doing? The fact they did not get a single pick, Coop, for OG Anunoby that is one of the best trades of all time.
It absolutely
I know he's hurt a lot, whatever.
No, it is. You're right.
But, like, man, I don't know. I don't know. ESPN, L3, coming up. Is Bronny James to LA a done deal? Well, no, because they don't pick till 55, and someone could pick them before.
Their coverage is embarrassingly bad. Embarrassing.
Yeah, it's incredible. Ken Van Epp says they even suck at hockey.
ESPN? Oh, they're terrible.
I think he meant Canada.
Well, Canada does too. They haven't won a Stanley Cup since 1993, so they invented the sport.
I can't believe that Florida almost blew a 3-0 lead.
They did blow it. I mean, it went to
yeah,
game
it went to 7.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Imagine that. I mean, it happened last year in the Eastern Conference Finals, but imagine if that happened like in the NBA Finals. A Game 7 where a team came back from 3-0.
That would be. It almost happened this year. I'll go to my grave saying it.
It almost did. It almost did. Jeremy Chugs, what's up, man? What's up?
Hey, what's going on, Jeremy Chugs? Oh.
What up, man?
Hey!
Hey, no, we can't get any bands here. Hey!
Shout out to Jeremy Chugs, my guy.
They're talking about.
That's a good looking shirt on you, man. Hey, question to the chat actually.
Draft Jamal Shed.
What
We
color is
talked about
this
him.
shirt? What color is this shirt?
Not maroon.
Maroon?
It's magenta.
No. Red? No.
It's magenta.
Pink? No. It's one of those in between colors,
It's in the middle.
right?
It's a tweener.
It's a tweener.
We're getting some reds.
Too slow to play the 3, too small to play the 4. A true tweener.
Hugh
Who are the Knicks drafting today?
Hugh says burgundy.
We got a burgundy, we got a maroon. Rebel Montana says I'm colorblind. Rebel, you're colorblind?
Rebel Montan.
No way. I think you literally told me when I saw you that's a nice green shirt.
Colorblind and acid reflux. Two things.
Jeez, man.
Montana.
Do you have all 10 fingers?
You said wine?
A wine color is close.
Wine?
Ron, I'm Ron Burgundy.
I thought it was a joke. I wrote it in my diary. I said, Vanessa had a very funny joke today.
Goodbye, Chugs.
John Pettit, what up, man? He said, Marsh, I'm here for you. Hey, thanks, man. I always need people here for me. I'm glad I could check in with you. Says, if they don't pick anyone today, in case you get upset again. Yeah, I was upset. Oh, remember we have a championship contender.
This organization's a fucking joke.
That might have been too much. I just felt like I wasted my time. And you know what? That should not be something that I factor into this.
No draft live stream next year?
Yeah, none. Remember, we are a championship contender with or without making picks or who they pick. And yeah, that's kind of what I'm at right now. Like, the Knicks know where they're at. They know what time it is. It's time. Your chips are pushed. You already set all in. There's no fold
you are
now.
all in.
You gave up 5 first-round picks for Mikal Bridges. Mikal or Mikal?
Mikal.
I've said it both ways because I'm in my head about it.
McCall?
It's definitely not McCall.
Mikal Bridges.
Mikal. I don't know why I get in my head sometimes about these things. Mikal Bridges.
The Knicks are not, like, dipping their toe into the pool. They are not, like, testing out the water. They have jumped into the deep end.
Oh, they're skinny dipping in that piece.
Yeah. They are all in. The water's 10 feet deep. You're wading, buddy.
You are submerged in the H2O. You are in it and you're swimming. Oh, nope. You always keep me honest, brother. I appreciate it, man. Most annoying little 13-year-old son I never knew I had.
Who do you guys want the Knicks to draft today? Let us know in the comments.
Melbster says, but Knicks need a backup power forward. They should get Filipowski or Dunn. Well, Dunn is done. You
Dunn
want
went to
offense,
Phoenix.
get Filipowski. You want more defense, get Dunn. Well, Ryan Dunn is going to be playing in Arizona with the Suns.
That is correct.
So we're not going to be able to draft him. John Pettit, they're belly flopping in there. No, it was a nice, it was a good dive, man. Yes, skinny dipping in the public pool. Let's go, Nick. Shout out to Huge Johnson.
Legler got a bad spray tan, dude. Look at his, when they go back to the close-up, look at his eyes.
Oh, they didn't get the eyelids?
Didn't get the eyes.
Oh, Lord. DW says the Knicks have to add a big with one of these two picks. I can't take another round of Taj Gibson. I don't think Taj Gibson's got much left after what we saw this year, man.
Will Taj play a game for the Knicks next year?
If the line is set at 0.5, I would select the over.
I think I would too.
Oh, Lord.
Be sure you are subscribed to the channel, by the way. New York Knicks Now by Chat Sports. We picked up over 300 subscribers yesterday, so we appreciate each and every one of you. So close to 50,000 subs.
Is there a way we get to 50,000 tonight? It's going to be tough. It's going to be a challenge. I'm never one that's been scared, though.
We're never scared here at Knicks Now. We cover the Knicks almost multiple times a day.
Yeah.
Here, the latest news, rumors, analysis.
Monday through Friday, you're getting 2 videos a week. That's 10. You get a video on Saturday and Sunday. You're getting 12 videos a week.
From
the
a
New
real
York
one
Knicks.
who loves the Knicks, who will tell it to you like it is, not like Stephen A. on ESPN, who claims he's a Knicks fan and he isn't.
The funniest thing, so we posted the short on YouTube of my reaction to the pick, and I feel like my reaction was conveyed in the wrong way because the clip starts with me saying this is my worst nightmare.
Correct.
But the reason I said that
Because you didn't know how to pronounce the name.
because I didn't know how to pronounce his name. And people took that as I was hating on the pick. So that was misconveyed. But you know what? Gold jacket, green jacket, who gives a shit? The point I'm trying to make here is there was a comment, Coop, that was actually hilarious. He goes, this guy never likes any of the moves the Knicks make. I'm like, I've co-signed every move they've made since they gave Evan Fournier 4 years and $70 million.
Every single one. That is very true. You have been loyal to this team more than basically I think anyone on earth would be.
So I'm just like, people will say shit with literally having nothing to stand on. And that's
Correct.
okay. You got to do what you got to do. You got to look cool in the comment section.
You're clout chasing. It's cool.
I was just like, dog, I don't like any of the moves the Knicks made. I'm the one who told you Jalen Brunson was underpaid. We were the one that told you, we don't have to go down this. We were the one who said they needed to trade R.J. Barrett the day before it happened. And you know what had happened? And it's the second best trade they've ever made.
Wait, Marshall, there is no way Dalton Connect makes it top 15.
No way Dalton Connects makes it out of the lottery. Yep, it happened. It happened. Who knows? Huge Johnson, what a name, says people just yap. It was a yap session in that comp. It was a cesspool.
It was.
It was a joke. It was a joke. But yeah, I don't like the way that I made it seem like that was my worst. Because I didn't know how to say Buddy's name. I was pretty sure. I think I'm saying it right, but I practiced for a day because we've talked about him on the channel. OM 1995 TV. Don't watch me, watch TV. Says, what up, Martian Coop? What's up, fam? Ready for the second round of the draft.
Let's go.
Big shout out to the best Knicks channel on YouTube. 50,000 subscribers on the way, baby. Let's go, Knicks!
Shout out, OM.
Rashad, they try to stunt in the comment section. It's incredible. It's incredible. Go outside. Go touch some grass. Touch some grass. JBM, Jose.
Let's go.
Bermudez. Markland. $20 super chat. Thank you to Jose. Jose, they get you 2 entries into the raffle to win our Knicks Now basketball from this season. You're on here somewhere. There you are. Actually in a really good spot. Jose Bermudez Markland right under the ring of honor. If you want to be featured on the ball, got to send in a $100 super chat. But today, we're auctioning it off. Every $10 super chat that comes in gets you a raffle ticket. He says, let the party begin. This is where we want to pick, and no one named James. Thank you for what you do. Jose, thank you for what you do. Thank you for being a real one.
Oh, no.
Always showing love. Are we mad if the Knicks draft Bronny James? I think it would be pretty fun.
I think it'd be hilarious. The clutch kid goes to CAA.
I would
Cheers to
say
you, Jose.
I got a shot for Jose as well. Every $20 super chat today, we're going to the Patron because we're all in like the New York Knicks. We're all in like the New York Knicks. Bill, you are on the ball, brother. You are on the ball, right next to John Pettit, 93 Navman, and Brian Fitzgerald. Those are your counterparts.
And Bill, you are in the raffle too.
Bill, you are also in the raffle. Shout out to Bill, a real one, always showing love to Giants Now and Knicks Now. Just one of them ones. Just one of the nicest dudes you'll ever meet.
One of them ones.
Shout out to JBM.
Nope says, doesn't that mean $100 gets 5 shots?
No, not today. So how we're doing that. Nope. It's a one be-all price. $20 equals. Nope. I'll do a deal for you. You send in $1 super chat. I'll take a shot for Nope. I think that'd be his first ever.
I love that.
He is 13. Probably would have to go snatch his mom's credit card or dad's or brothers or sisters.
Xnimity says, yo, chat, what is ratio farm? I wish I could tell you, brother.
It's a new term they're using on Twitter, the kids.
I wish I could tell you.
Yeah, I'm going to be honest. I don't know, brother. I don't know.
It is a basketball club based in Ulm, Germany.
Rashad says, if the Knicks drafted Bronny James and in the next 2 years sign LeBron James to a mid-level, OMG. Not.
Good luck.
Good luck. Good luck. I'll say this. If LeBron James were actually seriously going to go to the team that drafted Bronny, he would have already been drafted.
He would have been.
Yes, because that's not actually what's going to happen.
Correct.
He tried to sell people hope on that, and people saw right through it. I mean, good for him. Good father, doing whatever he can to try to get his son drafted.
Doubt.
I respect it.
He's trying to get his son paid. Respect.
Son gets paid. All right, so the Raptors had the first pick of the draft today.
They do.
Then the Jazz.
Yep.
Then the Bucks. And I love how all of these are via someone else.
No one. The Spurs have their own pick. Let's count how many have their own pick.
The first 8 picks, one of them are owned by their original team.
And that is the San Antonio Spurs.
What does this +3 and +4 mean? Like 3 other teams? Or like 4 other teams?
Yeah, like that's how many people owned it. They trade second-round picks. I won't even finish that thought.
That would be like, that's incredible.
Yeah.
Good thing we got 6 second-round picks yesterday.
As
Coop, in the top 12, only one of them are owned by the previous team or owned by the right team.
It's frankly unbelievable. As my dad said, I don't know if I can say this on live. He goes, second-round picks get passed around more than an SEC girl at a yep.
Yep, 100% agree. 100%
So
agree.
out of the 12, the first 12, 1 have their own pick. The first 16, we have 2.
That's incredible.
The Miami Heat own their own selection at number 43 overall. And let's see what we have.
I like the pick the Heat made yesterday, Khalil Ware. I like that.
Good pick. The Magic own their own, so that's 3 out of 20. Pacers have back-to-back here.
3 out of the 22nd round picks were not traded. That's incredible. And then you got the Knicks at 3 out of the first 24. Nobody cares about second-round picks.
And then, if I can click it here.
That's incredible when you actually boil it down to that.
3 out of the 28 picks in this second round are owned by their original owner.
Incredible.
No one.
Is this the last pick of the draft?
It is.
Mavs, last pick of the draft.
Because the Sixers, and I believe, is it your New York Knicks? They got shadow banned this year, or was that last year?
It might be this year. It might be this year.
No, I don't think it is this year. I think that was last year. I know the Sixers got their pick taken away, and so did somebody else. So we only have 58 this year.
Yeah.
So 3 of 28 have their own.
25 of the 28 second-round picks today have been traded at least once. At least once.
What a joke.
Incredible. Is there a player you want the New York Knicks to draft? Or do you not care? I'm curious. First time the NBA has done day 2 of the NBA draft on its own day. And I don't hate it, We're going to see how it goes.
Let's do it.
I will say I definitely didn't want to do the second round last night. I was winded. I was tired.
If the second round was last night, I would have been cooked.
I was tired last night. My guy OM1995 coming in with a $10 super chat. I think.
That's 10.
It is 10. I'm not sure the exact conversion rate here, but I appreciate you, man. It says I want my name on that Knicks ball as well. I see Bill is talking to you in the chat about it. Let me give me 1 second here. I could try to make something happen for you. Yesterday, I'm pretty sure yesterday, as I have it pulled up right here.
Let's go. I hear Tyler Smitty yelling.
Yeah, what is Smitty yelling about in there?
Your team won a title, Smitty.
Jaden says that's $13. My Google foo is... What does that mean? Bill?
Nick Davidov is in the chat.
Oh, no. Nick Davidov. Everyone drop an eyeball emoji in the chat for Nick Davidov.
Are you at the draft today, Nick?
Yeah, Davidov, did you go to the draft yesterday? Are you going today? Give us some juice.
He didn't even tell us if he was there last night or not.
He might have said it in the chat, and we didn't see it. 1,840 pesos?
100 equals 1840 pesos.
Yes. Oh, so this is pesos he sent
Correct.
in. Yesterday he sent in 129 and... another 129. So 130, 260, 260, and then he sent in how many today? 250. He's at 500. We'll do a deal. So another 500 pesos would be 100. Close? No. I don't know.
It's basically 1 to 10. So 1,000 pesos is $10.
I'm trying to give him a number.
No, I feel that.
I just don't know. I can barely do American money.
Me neither.
I don't know, man.
Davidov says he was there yesterday. And he also...
We got a three-point goal. Nick Davidov. Bang! Nick Davidov says he's at the... Oh, he was there yesterday.
And he says he's there today.
You're there today,
He's
Davidov?
there today.
Davidov, a 2-day attendee to the 2024 NBA Draft.
That's crazy.
Everyone drop an eyeball emoji in the chat for Davidov. Let's go. He says, it's at the Barclays Center?
Mm-hmm.
That's right down the road. That's a skip and a rock throw away for you, Davidov. Davidov, what do you think of bringing back OG and Mikal Bridges? What do you know? Oh, my gosh. As we got a first time super chatter from Nope. Nope says time for Marsh to get mad over a draft pick. I told Nope if he sent in his first ever super chat, I would take a shot at tequila for him.
Shout out Nope.
Shout out to Nope. He's always watching on Giants Now. He's always watching on Knicks Now. He's bringing good vibes. He holds me accountable for the things that I say. And I think he's coming up with a book of quotes from Marshall. Wild quotes from Marshall.
I love that.
I would love to read that. Nope. Cheers, my man. I know you're underage, but I think you should take one with me. If your parents allow it.
Whoa.
If the parents allow it.
No underage drinking. We do not condone that.
We do not condone underage drinking unless your parents co-sign. Can't you drink if your parents say so? No?
In some states.
I think Texas is one of those.
It is.
Are you from? You're not from Texas.
Let's go. Nope says he has a few quotes.
He said, I need a few more. Lester Marshall in the building. Really nice.
Jamal Murray getting a max.
I thought you were about to say
4 years, $209.
4 years, $209 for Jamal Murray.
That's correct.
That's That's fair.
Reasonable.
I will say this, though, Coop. The Nuggets are a move away from getting back to being finals contenders.
Look, let's keep it a buck. They were the best team in the West last year, right? I mean, they lost to the Timberwolves in 7, right? 7?
Yeah.
If they were beating the Mavericks in the conference finals.
But they're about
probably
to lose
beating the
KCP.
Celtics. They might lose KCP.
They
but-
lost Bruce Brown. I think he's a good player. You can't just continue to lose players and not add anyone.
But I think if they lose KCP, they're ready for Christian Brown to step up.
Bill, you give me a number of how many pesos OM 1995 TV needs to send in. Give him a fair number. I don't know the conversions.
We'll trust Bill.
We will trust Bill. Bill is our head of international finances here at Chat Sports, and he's going to give him a good number. And if he sends that in, he's going on the ball. He's going on the ball. He says roughly 1,200. Okay, I'm cool with that. That sounds good to me.
Bet.
Sounds good to me. If OM 1995 sends in 1,200 pesos, I'm shotgunning our first Happy Dad of the day.
Let's go.
I'm shotgunning the first Happy Dad of the day, Fruit Punch. Actually, it's my favorite Happy Dad. I don't even like Fruit Punch stuff. Nick Davidoff says, I just want to get a backup big for insurance. Probably not. We are saving for iHeart. I could think. I think that they could draft a big today. Who's our guy? Who's our guy?
Jonathan Mogba?
No.
Oh, Quentin Post.
Quentin Post.
Sharpshooting big man out of Boston College. Let me tell you what. The guy shot 43% from 3 last year as a 7-footer.
Bring me Quentin Post.
If you're a footer and you're shooting like that, you got a place in this league.
I would love for Quentin Post to be a New York Knick. Let's go. Let's go.
We are about 10 minutes away from the second round of the draft beginning. If you're ready for it to begin, like the video
Hit
right
that
now.
thumbs up icon. We got 350 people watching. We're about 10 minutes away from kickoff or tip-off. Probably the better term there. Nick
I think
Davidoff
they're
says
interchangeable.
Filipowski. I like him a lot too, Davidoff. A lot, maybe. I like him. I don't. At this point, like if you're taking Kyle Filipowski, that's a good pick. Some people had him as like a top 15 prospect in this draft.
Yeah.
Crazy, crazy.
He's the best available on Rolly's big board right now.
Jaden says, you think we could sign and trade some dudes like Preston Alec Burke to free up some cap space for iHeart? You would want to include them in a sign and trade in that Bridges deal.
Yep.
That's what
exactly.
you're looking to do. That's what we're looking to do. As Bill on the grill. Shout out to Bill. Oh, my God.
Oh, he's here.
As we got a 3-point
goal. OM 1995 TV.
Bang! He says, let's go. Put my name on that ball, bro. Loyal subscriber all the way from Mexico City.
Let's go.
Everyone get the 1995s in the chat.
CDMX, baby.
Let's go. 1995s. Shout out to Bill, too. Just like I said it, one of the nicest dudes you'll ever meet.
Bill is a GOAT.
He was trying to help OM get on the ball, and then OM said, I'm the big dog. I'm the big dog, and I'm going to do it.
I'm the captain now.
I'm the captain now. Good thing OM is getting on because there's just not a lot of space left. If you want to get on the ball today, it's your last chance. It's your last chance. I don't even know where to put my guy at.
We got another one from Nope coming in.
Nope sending in a $10 super chat. Are you kidding me?
I'll take a shot for this one.
Are you kidding me?
Nope says, last one for a while. Let's go get a center. Maybe get back iHeart. Oh, and I know you provide the good quotes.
Nope. I appreciate you, man.
Thank you, Nope.
I appreciate you, brother.
Nope, I got you. Cheers, brother.
Nope. You're a GOAT, dude. You're a GOAT. Let's get a center. And maybe get back iHeart. How about for sure get back iHeart? That's all I want at this point. I know I'm being someone that's probably wanting too much from the New York Knicks. You already got Mikal Bridges. You added OG and Anobi. Yes, I want Isaiah Hartenstein back. That's where I'm at.
A report just came out from HP Basketball, don't know how true it is, that said KCP could get as much as $50 million
No way.
over 2 years.
From who?
The Orlando Magic.
I actually kind of like that.
Gee, I wonder if the Lakers are planning on taking LeBron with the 55th, or Bronny James. I guess his name is LeBron, technically. People forget that.
OM, I had to kind of stack your name. I know you can see it right there, right by now. I stacked it up because there's just not a lot of room left. But there you go. OM 1995 TV.
Let's go.
There you are. You're on the ball, my friend. You're actually right next to my name. Someone sent in $100 and said, Marshall, put your own name on there. So OM 1995. I'll go over all the names again in the super nice Sharpie before it gets sent out. But if you want to have a chance to win our Knicks Now Ring of Honor ball from the season with all the real ones' names on it, send in a $10 super chat today, and you'll enter the raffle. Like my guy, Jose Bermudez Markland, sending in a $20 super chat. Shout out to JBM, a member of the Knicks Now Ring of Honor. Right there says, Marshall, you will meet or babysit. I want to put that B-ball in my playroom. Look, I want you to win it. I want everyone to win it. It's going to go to a real one, though. And that's all I can ask for. It will go to a real one. That's all I can ask for, man. That's all I can ask for. Shout out to Jose. It's my guy. He's been tuning in for a while. We were able to send him a Knicks Now Real One t-shirt. He showed me the picture. My man was looking fresh, styling and profiling in the black Knicks Now Real One t-shirt. That's the GOAT right there. Shout out to JBM. My man, my man, my man. As we are about 5 minutes away from day 2 of the NBA draft being underway. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
I want to ask the real ones this.
All right.
Because I know it's a topic of contention.
It is. It is.
Should the Knicks draft Bronny James? Whether it's at 38 or at 51. Yes or no? Down in the comments, let us know. I think it's like kind of 50-50 in the fan base.
I think it's honestly crazy how polarizing he is. For a guy that...
Look at Legler. Look.
Oh, yeah.
You see it?
Bronny James has not done anything to make him unlikable except for being LeBron James' son.
That's it.
I think he's a pretty good kid. I think he's easy to root for. I don't want to feel bad for him HB says, would you like Nikola Dursic? Yeah, I would.
Absolutely. He's Serbian Paul George.
Serbian Paul George, baby. John Pettit says, only drafting Bronny to hold him hostage for AD. Underrated says his brother is better. We don't know that. We don't know that.
How old is Bryce? 16 now?
He's like a junior in high school.
Yeah.
Bill says, yes, even if it's just to piss off the Lakers. I'm surrounded by Lakers fans here in SoCal, and I love to disappoint them.
That's kind of where I'm at. Just take him to piss off the Lakers. I think it'd be hilarious.
It would be funny. Liquid Sword says, Bronny has done nothing, no talent. Rashad, what's up, bro? Says, LBJ will sign with the Knicks if Bronny is here. The Pistons can't do that, but the Knicks can.
Marshall, can I ask you a question?
Let's do it.
Why would I listen to Kendrick Perkins and Richard Jefferson talk about the NBA draft?
I don't know, because I promise you they are not studying the NBA draft.
They know nothing about these prospects.
This is quite a crew they got.
Zach Lowe, that bald girl, that's literally her name on Instagram and Twitter. Can't remember her real name.
Really?
Yes.
Didn't know that.
Zach Lowe, just weird. That's why you subscribe to our channel.
Nick Davidoff says we have to take him before the Lakers just piss them off. I'm cool with that, man.
I'm in on that.
I'm cool with that. Lynn Dior in the chat. Philip Cross says no prospects. They don't even know ball. Perk knows ball.
Give or take.
He was a New York Knicks fan this year, so I'm always going to show him love.
He's a Luka fan. He
Lynn
said Luka
Dior.
had him listening to gospel music on his flight home.
What?
After he hit the shot against Minnesota, he goes, Luka has me listening to church music. Jesus Christ.
X-Con says, Marshall, let's keep it a buck. All right, let's keep it a buck. He says, Bronny would not even be in this draft as weak as it has claimed to be if he was not LeBron James' son.
I think that's a fact.
I think that is a very fair comp. Very fair. As Kendrick Perkins says, Jalen Brunson is the 5th best second-round pick of all time. I can't even argue or say he's right or wrong just because I don't have a scope of all of the best second-round pick.
Number 1 is Manu.
He should be on this list, yes.
He will be.
I can't even think of other greats. Draymond Green should probably be on this list.
Draymond's for sure on there, yep. Manu at 4.
Manu at 4 seems crazy.
Who else could be on this?
Nikola Jokic.
Oh, yeah.
He's one.
Might be.
Jokic 1. Other second-round picks. Who's he got as 3? Draymond Green is 3. So you know Jokic is 1 or 2. Who are we forgetting? Was Gobert a second-round pick? If he is, he's not better than Draymond or Manu.
He's not better than any of those.
Yeah. So he can't go. This has got to be a Hall of Famer. Dennis Rodman. Okay, yep, that makes sense. Dennis Rodman.
Yep.
Dennis Rodman.
All right. The draft is just seconds away from getting underway.
Let's go. If you're ready for the NBA draft to go, type go in the chat. If you're ready for liftoff, if you're ready to see the New York Knicks potentially, maybe not make a pick, give me a go in the chat. Type go below if you're ready for this draft to start. Round 2, day 2, moments away from being tipped off. I'm excited. Drafts are always cool. You get to see these young kids fulfill their lifelong dreams, man, that they put so much into. 403 people watching. Type go. Let's go. Shout out to Noah, always Froza, Huge Johnson, Vega, Jon Snow, Noah, PJ Dozier, Taku, Coachabelli, 808 Empire State, Delmar Brown, Lester Marshall, Philip Cross, Andre 6 Diaz, Nick. PJ says, I'd love for us to get Nikola Dursic. I'd be cool with that. Lucas Chin, John Brown, Johnny Rams, Nope, the frickin' German, Eli Kenny, Best of Worst, Always Froza, Sir Classic, Sean Carter, Hugh Lowy, Manny A. Let's go.
Johnson.
Hugh Johnson is probably what it is.
I don't know what that means.
Yeah, probably not Huge Johnson. His name's probably Hugh. Maybe I need to work on that a little bit. But this is the draft order.
Oh, sorry.
We'll get to that in a second. Shout out to John Pettit. Send it in a $10 super chat. John, every time I see your name, I'm probably not the only one, I immediately think of Andy Pettit. Every single time. Are you
Great
related
Yankee,
to
great.
Andy? Are you an elite lefty, man?
I don't think that's spelled the same way.
I don't think it is either. But it's immediately what I think of.
Big time lefty.
I think we played with Astros for a little
You
bit
did?
too. Thank you for the super chat, John. Greatly appreciate it, man. You are one of those guys that always shows love to this channel, and that means the world to me. He says, I think we can get Wiseman cheap. Would like to see if Tibbs can unlock him to back up either iHeart or Mitch. We talked a little bit. He said no, and I'm a Mets fan. That stinks. Even though the Mets are kind of whooping up on my Yanks these last 2 games.
Mets beat the Yanks 12-2 last night.
Yeah, I think they're up 2-0. And I don't know if it was only a 2 or 3 game
Two-game
series.
series, yeah.
3?
2.
2. So the Yankees technically got swept.
They did.
With Wiseman, sure, I'd bring him in on a veteran minimum. I'm not paying him any more.
No.
But also, like, is he just what he is? Is he just what he is? Maybe Tibbs can unlock him. I don't know if he'll ever live up to that hype being a second-round pick. He's got some skill. He's got some athleticism. If he wants to come play on the cheap, I'm cool with it. The Toronto Raptors.
They're on the clock.
No, the NBA draft resumes in 12 minutes and 20 seconds.
Joking? We have Woj, Bob Myers, and Stephen A. So at least they brought out their A crew.
Is this that studio's got to be in New York, right?
No.
So you think that they flew from Brooklyn to
Yeah,
LA
they're
last?
green. No, not in LA, Bristol, Connecticut.
Oh, Bristol.
Yeah. They're green screen.
All righty. 12 minutes away from the draft being kicked off, even though they said it was going to start at 4 p.m. Eastern time.
Classic ESPN. The Raptors hold the first pick, followed by the Jazz, Bucks, and Blazers.
Lucas Chin says, Marsh, no way, one shot. Dude, I'm not drunk at all. I'm sober.
So
I
we're
would
gonna go for
so not do another shot at tequila if we got a $20 super chat. There is no way. I'll do this. There's no way I would do a beer shotgun if we got a $50 super chat. No way, no how would I do a beer shotgun if we did a $50 super chat. I'm not doing it. So quit asking. Oh, man.
As we get started with the draft, here's a look at the best available. We have Kyle Filipowski at number 1, best available. The big out of Duke. I'd love him on the Knicks, honestly. Johnny Furphy, the wing out of Kansas. Tyler Smith, not that Tyler Smith. A G League Ignite player. Then Tyler Kolek, the guard out of Marquette. Those are our top 4 guys that are available. And then you start getting into the range where the Knicks are going to select Kevin McCullough Jr., the wing out of Kansas, Bobby Klintman, out of Wake Forest and Sweden, Nikola Duricic, Serbian PG, out of Mega Basket over in Serbia, and then AJ Mitchell, who is Marsh's guy, out of UC
AJ
Santa Barbara.
Yeah, he's just a crafty little scorer, man. He is. And you got PJ Hall, the undersized big man that he's got the game of a prototypical 5, but he's really built more like a power forward. I wonder if he's going to be able to protect the rim. He does have good touch around the basket. He could score. He's gifted and I would say skilled on that end. But I think for the Knicks, they're just looking for more of your prototypical centers that protect the rim and anchor a defense. Jamal Shed, I'm a big fan of his. Just a competitor, plays the game the right way. He's kind of like almost gives me like Kyle Lowry vibes a little bit. Just a bulldog type of point guard, man. Makes the right plays, competes on. I want to say he was the defensive player of the year in college basketball this past year. So he can guard as well. KJ Simpson, the guard out of Colorado. And then Jonathan Mogbo, one of the more interesting prospects, the big that was a junior college player, has grown over the past couple of years, more so grown as a player. But I still think a ways away from being NBA caliber big man at this point.
Then you have Harrison Ingram, the wing from Stanford, and played his last season at North Carolina out of Dallas, by the way, at St. Mark's. He's a nice little wing prospect. He's got really long arms. He's big and athletic. He has all the traits to be an NBA player. He just maybe didn't show it at as high of a level, and that's why he's going to be a second-round pick. Tristan Newton has done it all. He was in college for 4 or 5 years. Originally started at ECU, finished at UConn. He's a winner. He's going to play point guard in this league somewhere. I think he'll be a vet in this league for a long time. Trenton Flowers, he's a project. Originally committed to Louisville, but decided to go over and play in Australia. He's one of those guys that's a year away from being a year away, essentially. And then Jalen Bridges, the wing out of Baylor. Again, kind of like Ingram, where he's ready for the NBA physically, but probably not as far as technicality and skills go.
Baylor's got a couple of players in this draft being mocked pretty high. Were they good last year?
They were good. They were very good again. They've been really good the last couple of years.
Are they just a good basketball program at this point?
Absolutely.
Okay.
They won the Natty in 21. I think they made the tournament like 15 or 16 straight years, something like that.
I didn't know if they were just riding the high of that, but I mean, it seems like every year they've got pros that get drafted, and they're usually pretty competitive.
No question.
Josh Jones says, how is English not top 5 second-round picks all time? I don't know, brother. That was not my list. That was Kendrick Perkins' list. And I honestly didn't think it was a bad list. Jalen Brunson being at 5, maybe a little bit too early. But he's got mad love for him. So
Noah does love Brunson.
Noah B says, I can't hear you well. My volume is high and I still can't hear you. Let us know how the audio is. On our end, it sounds like it's coming in perfectly fine and the levels are good. Just want to check with everybody. Give us a thumbs up or tell us if the audio sounds good. If not, I will speak louder so you can hear me in the back. Nope says it's good, and Will says it's good, so we're good. We're good. Shout out to B. Shout out to everybody in the building. All right, cool. Major love.
Okay, I bet.
We got 500 people watching. If you could, please hit that thumbs up icon. Easiest way to support the show is by liking the video. So please do so. 500 people watching. Our rule is at least 50% of the people should have liked the video. So if you could, at least like the video. Just tap the thumbs. Just give it a tap-a-roo. If you're in the live chat on your device, just back out of the live chat. Hit the thumbs up icon. Come right back to the live chat. It would be dope. Goop, if you had to say one guy that's going today who's got the best shot of being a productive pro in his career.
I think it's Tristan Newton. I think he's going to be a 10-year veteran backup point guard in this league. He just has all the intangibles, and those guys just happen to stick around because coaches love them. They know that he's not going to harm the team by turning it over in, high leverage situations. He's going to be able to learn an NBA offense rather easily and run it. I think Newton's the guy that I'd be looking at who's going to be a productive pro in this league.
See, I don't know much about him, to be honest with you.
He was great for UConn in their national championship run.
He's a true one.
True one. Played alongside Stephon Castle, who also wants to play the one in the league, ironically enough. So yeah, he's played point guard for a long time, and
Is
I think
38 too soon for him?
He's number 4 best available on ESPN, number 6 on us, on our board. So I think that's right there.
What's his measurables?
Let's take a look. Why don't we?
Let's see what Rolly's got written up on him. Because I think entering today, if the Knicks are picking players, I'm looking at a big and I'm looking at a backup floor general. Those are the two players I'm kind of looking at. El Paso, Texas, 6'3". He's got legit size.
Yeah, absolutely. Legit size for a guard. Out of EP, that's interesting. I didn't know that either. He started his career at ECU and then moved on to UConn.
Good size. 6'3" and a quarter inch. Every inch matters. 192 pounds. Rolly's scouting report, a do-it-all type of guard who rebounds well and plays with a bruiser mentality. Inconsistent shooter from deep, but flashed upside in that area. Limited athlete who plays under the rim. What do you think? You agree with that?
Yeah, I think that's pretty fair. He was definitely inconsistent from outside as well. He can do it all. He can score. He can pass. He can defend at the point of attack. He is a limited athlete, though, and again, that's probably why he's in the second round. I think if he, was a couple inches bigger, maybe had a couple more inches on his vertical, like you said, every inch counts, he'd be a first-round pick. So I think this is a pretty accurate assessment of Newton.
Knicks need a guy that can run your offense when Jalen Brunson needs to sit down. If that's Tristan Newton, I'm totally cool with that.
I don't think it's Deuce, and that's why I think you need a backup one.
Deuce is a shooting guard to me.
He is.
He's a shooting guard. He's a shooting guard trapped in a point guard's body, which is okay, man. I mean, the guy defends at an elite level, and he shot over 40% from 3. Like, Deuce McBride is a player that will always be in this league.
This thing is an absolute joke. They're doing this from the ESPN studios.
No, they're not.
Yes.
They couldn't rent out Barclays Center again? Oh, my God, dude. They are
a laughable product.
Why is the NBA draft such a joke?
Well, the NBA product on television is a joke, man.
brutal. I don't know about all that. I don't know about all that, son. You got to come harder than that, son. Jaden Rossi. Yeah, I don't know. Davidoff could be in the studios. Davidoff could be in
No,
the
I
studios.
think Davidoff is in the studios. He said he was there.
Yeah, I'm not. I think he is there. He might be Leon Rose. We've hinted that Davidoff could be Leon Rose. John Pettit says only team dumb enough to take Bronny is one that either wants LeBron, which is a mistake, or looking to trade to the Lakers for someone. Bill says ESPN is cratering and we're watching it in real time. Their hockey coverage was deplorable too.
Oh my God, their hockey coverage was embarrassing.
Isn't it McDonough?
Yeah, he was fine, but like their studio, laughable.
Isn't it my guy in there?
No, he's on TNT.
Oh.
Yeah, Hank. Your boy Hank's on TNT.
Damn. Josh Jones says, Marsh, thanks for all the coverage. Not even a Knicks fan and would much rather watch this coverage over anything. Hey,
Real
Josh,
one,
I
brother.
appreciate that, man. That's pretty damn cool. That's pretty damn cool. Thank you, man. I wish you were a Knicks fan. I enjoy it a little bit better, but we try to cover this with a widespread focus. Obviously, Knicks focused as well, but we want to keep everybody involved as we know other people will be watching today's show that are not just Knicks fans.
That's right.
Coop, you see Grimes going to the Mavs apparently, says Jaden.
It's a rumor, yeah, that they're going to trade Tim Hardaway to the Pistons for Quentin Grimes. I wouldn't hate it. I have always liked Grimes the player, and he's on his last year of his rookie contract, so I would not be opposed to getting Quentin Grimes at all.
You could trade for Quentin Grimes in the first day of practice. It's Grimes and Josh Green pointing at each other with the Spider-Man meme. They are the same player. I think Grimes is just a little bit better.
All the way down to the light skins.
Yeah, even to appearance.
Yeah, they're very similar. Grimes has a lot of bounce too, doesn't he?
Grimes has got bounce, but I think his perfect role is catch and shoot 3 and D. Catch and shoot 3 and D.
That's what the Mavs could use, man.
It's just like he's only 6'5", so he's kind of limited on who he can guard, but he competes, man. I mean, I think it was game 4 or game 5. I think it was game 5 against the Miami Heat last year. Grimes played all 48 minutes and did a hell of a job on Jimmy Butler.
I remember that.
Dadpool on YouTube says, are you good with Deuce possibly being part of the Bridges trade? No. No, I'm not good with that. I saw that report came out. Supposedly they are not going to do that. If you were going to do that, you should have made a pick last night.
Agreed.
But it sounds like that idea was talked about and then they moved on from it. Bob Meyer. No, this is not real. Bob Myers supposedly said on ESPN he spoke with Rich Paul and he's going to reveal Paul's grand plan with Bronny James before the Knicks pick. What does that mean, Coop?
Who said that?
Stephen Bondi. His tweet. Bob Myers said on ESPN he spoke with Rich Paul and he's going to reveal Paul's grand plan with Bronny James before ... the Knicks pick.
What does that mean, Stefan?
What?
What are we talking about?
Is Bronny James a Knick?
Why would Rich Paul speak with Bob Myers? Other than to get Draymond to re-sign.
This is funny. This is funny. BS, is it too early to start drinking? No, it's quite literally 5 o'clock somewhere.
In Canada.
Somewhere. What time zone is Canada on? Obviously,
They're on ours, but there is a
and it just goes north?
Yep. But there is a province east that is 2 hours ahead.
Okay.
Vancouver Pacific, up Manitoba, that's Central.
Shout out to the Vancouver Grizzlies.
Yep. Pacific.
So there used to be 2 Canada teams
That's
in the
correct.
NBA.
Vancouver and Toronto.
How far is Vancouver and Toronto?
Very far.
Very
Vancouver's
far?
90 minutes north of Seattle. Toronto
oh, yeah,
is
so yeah. Okay.
Detroit, basically. South of Detroit.
John Pettit says, Marsh, you're trying to ruin my day with that BS about Bronny. I didn't say it. Don't
No,
shoot me.
We didn't say it.
I am just telling you what Bob Myers said.
I don't get it.
OM 1995 says it's 2:15 in Mexico, so it's fine. We need some Henny. I put down the Henny. I'm done with Hennessy. I'm a tequila guy at this point. That was a past life for me drinking the Hen Dog.
You were a big anything is possible guy.
Those were days that Marsh was not peaked. We're peaked now.
Here's our
We're
super
always
chat menu,
peaked,
by the
but-
way.
This is our super chat menu. If you do want to have a chance to win our Knicks Now Ring of Honor basketball from this year, you send a $10 super chat. Every $10 you send in today will get you a ticket. $20 super chat. We're going to the tequila show. $20. We'll do tequila shots. If someone sends in a 50, I'm doing a beer shotgun. I need a beer shotgun. Who's got me? Who's got me? And then if you send in a $100 super chat, you're going to get added to the basketball. It's your last day to be along the lines of awesome real ones like Mike G, J10, John Pettit, Jose Bermudez Markland, OM, 1995 TV, Brian Fitzgerald, Wellington Davies, Frankie, Raphael, Joey DeLuca, OG, Nick Davidoff, Johnson U, CPJ, Rob Rod, William Burton, Jay Liv. Shout out to everybody on here. John Scheffler, Ari Edwards, Queenie, Seal Pasito, Adam Schmidt, Creed, Anthony Danaher, Carlos Ortiz, Kevin Bellotti, Tony Ford, New Jersey, I Am Jules, Danny McGrath, Rob Simpy, Rafael Torres. Major love to everybody. Send in a $100 super chat. You're on the ball. Send a $100 super chat. You're on the ball. Tyler, what's up, man?
What up, Tyler?
Nope says I should be on the ball? Question mark.
You're in the raffle, nope.
You're in the raffle.
Not on the ball.
Not on the ball.
You can win the ball, and then
You could
can
win
put
it and then
yourself
write
on the ball.
yourself on there. You sent in 10, not 100. Unfortunately. As the draft is underway, Coop, and with the 31st pick in the 2024 NBA draft, the Toronto Raptors are selecting big man Jonathan Mogbo. He also went to Baylor. I didn't know.
Did he?
Okay, or maybe that's another person's highlight. Yeah, no, different highlight. I lied. He didn't go to Baylor. He went to San Francisco. That's a lie.
Tomato.
They're both green and yellow. But Jonathan Mogbo goes to the Toronto Raptors with the first pick in the 2024 second round NBA draft.
Yeah, interesting player out of Spain via San Francisco, the Dons. Marsh, I don't know if you knew that.
No.
Who UNT beat in the CBI
Really?
a couple of years ago.
Let's go. Shout out. Let's go.
Go Mean Green.
Go Mean Green.
Jonathan Mogbo, the big out of San Fran. I think there was probably a guarantee here that he was going. Deputy Commissioner Mark Tatum.
They are quite literally doing the draft in the ESPN studio.
It's sorry.
What a crazy time. The NBA draft is being conducted in the ESPN studios. That's crazy. That's crazy. John Brown says we need a player that can get to the basket and create his own shot. Who's your pick that fits that bill? Tyler Kolek.
Tyler Kolek, indeed.
Tyler Kolek. Carl, what's up, man? Yo, Marsh, sorry I'm late. What did I miss today? You ain't missed nothing today yet. Nothing today. First pick just happened. Jonathan Mogbo, the big man out of San Francisco, going to play with the Toronto Raptors. So he went to Independence Community College. Is that the Independence Community College?
Yes, it would be.
And then another junior college, then a I don't remember. I don't remember what I just saw, but
San Francisco.
he finished at San Francisco. And now we're starting to move along. With the 32nd pick, the Utah Jazz are selecting big man out of Duke, Kyle Filipowski.
Oh.
So there goes a player I would have liked to see the New York Knicks pick at 24, 25, or 26. Definitely at 38. Kyle Filipowski off the board. He is going to play for Utah and Coop. He just fits that mold of a Utah Jazz, man.
He does. I mean, that's an interesting pairing with Larry Markkinen, and how I'm very curious to see how they navigate that. But he definitely fits the Utah Jazz mold for more reasons than one, if you know what I mean. No, he's a gifted scorer as a big man. I think he's a 4 in today's NBA. So where does that leave him as far as the Jazz go? The Jazz are a confusing organization. I really don't know what their plan is to try to get better as a franchise. But they go with Filipowski, who was probably the best player available on the board, in my opinion.
Is this thing about Tyler Kolek and the Wonderlic test and that he can't read real?
I don't think there is a Wonderlic test in the NBA.
Supposedly, yeah, I didn't think so either, but supposedly you set the record. It's obviously probably a fake tweet at this point. But they're saying the kid can't read.
He's like Vince Young level, like he completely failed the Wonderlic?
According to this fake tweet, it was the lowest test in NBA history. But I don't think they'd take the Wonderlic.
You also wouldn't be going to Marquette if that was the case.
Wasn't he ineligible, though, for his grades?
Oh, that was a thing. I remember that.
Can Tyler Kolek read? I don't give a shit. That brother can hoop.
He's like Anthony Richardson.
I don't need you to read a book. Read a zone defense
exactly.
baby. Oh, my gosh. Ginger Turtle says, I seen Carrie Underwood play on the roof of the building they are having the draft. Don't tell Tyler Jones. Brian Gatto says, I thought they had Walker Kessler. They did.
They do.
They do. They do. Oh!
Look who's back.
Guess who's back? Back
again.
again. Guess who's back? OM 1995 coming in with, I believe, a $20 super chat or 499 pesos.
20.
Shout out to OM 1995 TV. Said tequila shots. Oh, man. Let's see that. Come on, Marsh. Bring that bottle. I'm with you, man.
Let's go then.
I'm with you. I'm usually a repo guy, but we'll mess with the Blanco.
You're a repo guy?
I
Really?
am. And when I'm outside, it's only repo.
And you are frequently outside.
I go outside maybe once every 6 months. Shout out to OM 1995 TV. I'm in the house, man. I'm always in the house.
I will ask you to go outside every now and then. You're like, oh, man.
Sometimes. It's got to be an occasion. Like
'cause you
the weekend or something.
You got shotties to please.
Oh, I don't know about all that. Oh, no. I'm a man of Christ. Shout out to OM 1995 TV. We appreciate you, man. You're the MVP of today so far. Major love to you. You're going to get some more raffle tickets as well. Let's go.
Hey, we have Leon Rose, a.k.a. Nick Davidov, in the chat.
Nick Davidov back in the chat. Salute, brother. Hey, my only rule is if we're drinking I better not be drinking alone.
This fit with Filipowski is fascinating to me.
I think it's a very interesting fit as well because are you going to play him and Laurie together?
That's a cone on defense.
Yeah, you have no. I almost like him playing with Kessler on the floor.
Yeah. Do you play Kessler at the 5, Filipowski at the 4, Markkinen at the 3? You could.
You could. You're a big team then. X-Con says, big shouts to my dog Marsh, #1 for Knicks News. Hey, major love to you. Thanks for making us your #1 spot, man. I appreciate that. We pride ourselves on getting you guys free, informative, entertaining content every day. I hope we do that for you. And shout out to everybody that's here. I mean, we got 600 people watching for day 2 of the NBA draft that's being conducted in a freaking studio at ESPN.
The Knicks pick pretty soon.
We're pretty close. The Knicks pick at 38. We're on pick 33. And once again, the Bucks are on the clock, and they are slowing down the NBA draft.
No shock there.
They were a buzzkill last night, the Bucks.
They really were.
Jaden says we skipped his super chat. Did we, Jaden?
Did we? Oh, I got you, Jaden. That's on me.
We did.
That's on me.
That's on us. Hey, players mess up. Jaden coming in with a $2 super chat. We appreciate you, man. He says, you flying out for the parade if the Knicks win the chip? If the Knicks win an NBA championship, I will be blacked out at the parade. I not only will be there, I will be blacked out at the parade.
You will be outside.
I will quite literally be outside. If the Knicks ever won the champion, if the Knicks or Giants win a championship, I'm going to the parade.
Not at the Yanks?
Honestly, probably not.
Or your Rangers?
A Rangers parade would be crazy.
It would go hard.
But Knicks and Giants, I would drop everything I'm doing. I would spend what I got to spend to go and do that, and hopefully get to see a bunch of you all there, because that'd be pretty dang cool if we got to party downtown New York City and do the damn thing and watch our Knicks be NBA champions. As we got a 3-point goal, Jose Bermudez Markland, bang! Jose coming in with a $50 super chat. Shout out to my guy. We appreciate you, man. Says, let's go, Marshall. This one's on me. Send me my rock.
You just got 5 extra tickets into the raffle, JBM.
5 more tickets. I got a beer shotgun. Let's go. $50 super chats at this point. We're doing beer shotguns.
Why not?
But why not? We're here for a good time. We're here for a good time. Hopefully not too long of a time today, but we'll be here.
Oh, careful.
There we go. There we go. I don't want to Tyler Jones my laptop here.
Oh, no.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Touchdown, Seahawks. Oh, man. What a day.
We love Teacher.
Love me some Tyler Jones, man. That guy is the GOAT. He's actually a Knicks fan as well. Shout out to Ennis Freedom. Jose, we appreciate you. Everyone drop a JBM in the chat for me.
Let's go.
Been showing major love. Ken says, tapping twice, open the shoot, drinking with you, Marsh. My man, my man, my man. And it sounds like our own Tyler Smith from Chat Sports is being drafted by the Milwaukee Bucks.
F. Smitty.
F. Smitty in the chat. Let's go. Nick Davidoff says, hey, Marsh, let's all go for Knicks opening night. That'd be cool.
That'd be tough.
Knicks, and you know they're playing the Celtics opening night at Madison Square Garden. Or maybe it'll probably be at TD Garden because it's going to be the ring night.
Correct.
Tyler Smith from the G League Ignite and Chat Sports Boston Celtics producer has been picked by the Milwaukee Bucks. Coop, tell them about Smitty as we shotgun this.
Tyler Smith, the wing via the G League Ignite, going to the Milwaukee Bucks 33rd overall pick. That puts Portland on the clock here at 34. Let's take a look at Tyler Smith. I can't say I know much about the guy. 19.6 years old.
He kind of reminds me of a young Josh Smith.
Okay, Josh Smith.
Not the hyper athlete that Josh Smith was, but a very good athlete. He's got that lefty J. All lefty jump shots look good. He's still got to go a little bit more and develop that, but high upside player. He's got good defensive versatility, can block some shots. I wonder about the long-term motor for him, but the upside with the size, the length, the athleticism, I think his floor is kind of high in this league because that alone should make him a good defensive player, and then also someone that can get out and run in transition, and if he just builds consistently on that jump shot, he could be a rotational player on a winning team.
I just always have concerns with G League Ignite guys because none of them have worked.
Yeah. I don't love the G League Ignite players. I do not. So pick 34. The Portland Trail Blazers are on the clock. And Coop, as you see at the bottom of your screen, my New York Knicks are a couple picks away.
The Knicks are on the board. Almost. 4 picks. Tyler Kolek can play here for the Knicks still?
I hope so.
That'd be awesome. That would be a great steal if they got him at 38. Knowing the Knicks, they will trade it or they will draft some guy from Australia or Lithuania. We'll see what Leon Rose has in store.
Oh, man. Let's ride. Jaden Rossi asks, what's my favorite tequila? Casamigos. I like Casamigos. It's a little overrated. It's a little bit bougie. You think you drink Casamigos, you're a rapper or something like that. It's okay. It's not great.
Not true.
That Repo Casamigos, it looks nice
It's
when
the bottle.
When the bottle girls come out with it.
And they got you hit the.
Yeah. If I'm being bougie, give me the 1942 Don Julio.
Ooh, okay. Little
Big
42.
bottle, Big John, the 42. That's what I'm rocking with.
My homie had a little section action at Greenlight last Saturday.
Really?
Yeah, got a little Casamigos in there.
Casamigos, yeah. No, that's the trendy tequila right now. Hey, Johnson, big 42 or go home. Don't play with me. Play with Choke. Hugh Johnson, my man.
Awesome.
OM says, as a Mexican, try Don Julio.
The 42.
The 42, that's what I'm on. 1942, not the 3, not the 1, the 42. Azul is bougie as well.
Yes, Azul is very bougie.
It's good, but it's bougie. It's bougie. Lauren and Gross says, do the Knicks have a center available? To pick, we're looking for Quentin Post.
Quentin Post at 51.
If the Knicks draft a center, we want Quentin Post.
Tyler Kolek and Quentin Post would be an A-plus draft for the New York Knicks, and I don't care that you picked Pacome Dadiet at 25.
Quentin Post is my guy.
The Hibbai says the Knicks will trade their pick.
You think so? I don't know, Coop, because it's like, it's not like they're getting salary cap relief. You still got to fill out the roster.
Yeah, you literally...
And you can't get cheaper players than right now.
No. This is where you do it. I think they're going to pick at least one of these. I hope they end up picking both because they literally just need bodies at this point. Nope says they're going to draft some player from Antarctica.
Not sure any of them are in this draft.
Petey's been to Antarctica. I don't know if you knew that.
Where has he not been?
That's what I'm saying. Guy's been on all 7 continents.
It's incredible.
Who's
Johnson,
been to Antarctica?
Johnson, you in the building. What up?
What up, Johnson?
Gregory Williams, try Espelon. Espelon, I'm pretty sure that's how you say it. All right.
Okay.
I'll try it.
Put that in the dome piece.
Yeah, if I had to be bougie, if I'm choosing any of them, that 42, that's just,
It goes nice.
she's expensive, but she'll treat you nice.
That's about a rack at the club, isn't it?
Yeah.
Give or take.
Give or take. What night is it? Matters what night it is.
If it's
Is
a
it Friday,
Thursday.
Thursday, Friday, Tuesday? I don't know.
If it's a Saturday, though.
Saturday, yeah, you better have a stack for that. Philip Cross says, if we don't keep iHeart, and I hope we keep Precious, and maybe Jacobonis to be the back. Jacobitis.
Rokas. He had a good year in Barcelona, didn't he?
He was solid. Had some good games in the World Cup as well. Whoa! We got a trade with the New York Knicks, but it's from Jake Fisher. Oh, my God. Let's freaking go. The New York Knicks are trading up in the 2024 NBA draft to select Tyler Kolek, the Big East Player of the Year from 2022-2023. Tyler Kolek, you are a New York Knick. Let's go!
How about them apples?
The New York Knicks have traded not 1, not 2, but 3 second-round picks to move up and select Tyler Kolek. Coop, we were calling for this at 24.
We did.
We were calling for it at 25. We were calling for it at 26. We talked about what do the New York Knicks need? A backup point guard that can run the show, that can set the table when Jalen Brunson sits down. And Tyler Kolek, he is that guy.
Tyler Kolek is that guy. You just got your backup, one of the future. This is a great pick by the New York Knicks, and all they had to do was give up 3 second-round picks. They were given 5 yesterday on the trade. Tyler Kolek is a New York Knick. Can you believe it? The guy out of Marquette, stays on the East Coast. This is a fantastic pick by Leon Rose and the New York Knicks brass.
We got our own TJ McConnell.
Let's go.
We got our own TJ McConnell.
That is what he is, basically. He is TJ McConnell. It's Tyler Kolek.
That's a hell of a pick,
Knicks.
man. That's a hell of a pick.
Does that make up for yesterday?
Pacome Dadiet, Tyler Kolek, the New York Knicks have just won the NBA draft. They've won the NBA draft. They already won the NBA offseason. Let's go Knicks! Tyler Kolek, in my opinion, probably the most pro-ready point guard outside of the lottery players in this class. Someone that's going to be able to come in day one and be a contributor. And if there's any point guard coop that Tom Thibodeau would trust in this class to play game one, it's Tyler Kolek.
Tyler Kolek's going to play for this New York Knicks team next year. Whether it's 15 to 20 minutes a night, he will get on the floor. This is the perfect pick for the Knicks. I thought this was their biggest need coming into the offseason, and they end up filling it in the form of Tyler Kolek, who was the Big East Player of the Year. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I think this is an unbelievable pick.
Can you dig it? Let's go, man.
We are the New York Knicks.
Marshall never knows what he's talking about. He only had Tyler Kolek mocked to the New York Knicks a couple of times, included in his draft day targets today. But that guy doesn't know shit. I don't have to swear to shit.
Let's go.
Just look, 2023-2024 awards for Tyler Kolek. Consensus, second team All-American. Named a finalist for the Bob Cousy Award. Big East Player of the Week twice. He earned Associated Press National Player of the Week in December. Unanimous, all Big East first team selection. Sporting News, second team All-American. Second team All-American again. Associated Press, second team All-American honoree. And in 2022-2023, the Big East Player of the Year, all Big East first team. Tyler Kolek, you are a New York Knick. Let's go, man.
We don't know what exactly those picks are. Is 51 involved?
We do not know. That is a good point. Let me check. Led the NCAA in assists last season and can shoot the three.
Guy was a stud.
Let's freaking go, man. We got our own TJ McConnell. That's who he is.
We got TJ McConnell at home.
Let's fucking go, man. Love that. Love it.
You ready to get into a cut here, Marshy?
Kolek is the 34th pick. Okay. Let's do it, man. Let's freaking do it.
All right. Here we go. We're about to break down Tyler Kolek, the newest pick of the New York Knicks.
Yeah. With the 34th pick in the 2024 NBA draft, the New York Knicks select Tyler Kolek, the point guard from Marquette. You are a New York Knick. You're watching Knicks Now by Chat Sports. I am your host, Marshall Green. After I would say, not disappointing, but uneventful day one for the New York Knicks in the NBA draft, they get a player at pick 34 that they trade up to get for a guy that I would have loved to seen them pick with either of their first-round selections. Tyler Kolek, former Big East Player of the Year, in my opinion, one of the more pro-ready prospects in this class, is going to be a New York Knick, and he fills an immediate need. But you had to pay a little bit to move up and get him. We do not have the official trade details of which second-round picks they are. The Knicks own the 38th pick. I would assume they're moving up from 38 to 34, and they give up 3 second-round picks to jump up a couple of spots to go and get their guy. This is a player I would have loved for the Knicks to select in round one because he plays a position of need, he's a pro-ready prospect, and he's someone that's going to be able to contribute right away. When you talk about what the New York Knicks needed the most, it was someone that could control the offense when Jalen Brunson needed a break. someone that could run the show, set the table, move the ball, get initiated in the offense. How many times have we seen Jalen Brunson sit down and a lead just evaporates? We've seen it plenty and plenty of times. He's a cerebral player who excels reading opposing defenses and opponents' leverages. A great playmaker and will be able to run the second unit as the primary ball handler early in his career. Limited a little bit athletically in size, under 6'2". I think he'll struggle against bigger players, but his compete level, his basketball IQ is something that I really think the New York Knicks are going to fall in love with and something that they really value. Some news coming in. The New York Knicks still own the 38th overall pick. And now Adrian Wojnarowski is saying the Knicks could be moving number 38 too. So this is still a very fluid situation. Make sure you are subscribed to the channel and come join us live on the channel as we break this down. We'll continue to go in depth on Tyler Kolek. We'll show you stats. I've got some information I want to share, but I want to get everybody involved in the comment section first. Get out your red pen and be honest with me. Grade the pick of Tyler Kolek. A, B, C, D, or F. I want to hear from all the real ones in the comment section. I also want to tell you guys about our proud sponsor, Chubbies. Go to chubbyshorts.com/chat. Use that promo code chat and get 20% off your purchase. I will make sure all that information is clickable down in the comments and description of today's show. With the summer here, Chubbies should be the brand that you're rocking. It's a lifestyle apparel brand that makes every moment feel like a vacation. They say fashion is an expression of one's character, so why not let the world know you are down for a good time? For a limited time, Knicks Now listeners are getting 20% off from Chubbies if you use promo code chat at chubbyshorts.com/chat. That's promo code chat at chubbyshorts.com/chat. Chubbies offers a variety of high-quality men's apparel, from super stretchy shorts and swim trunks in 3 short inseam lengths to pants, polos, and button-down shirts for when you need to hit up your favorite weekend spot. Embrace the spirit of endless summer with Chubbies, the ultimate destination for bold, vibrant, and outrageously comfortable clothing. I'm someone that's always kind of struggled finding the right pair of pants, shorts, and swim trunks that fit, look good, and make me feel good. That was until I got hooked up with Chubbies, and you can do the same whether you're trying to get dressed and swagged out for a work day, a workout, or a weekend getaway. Chubbies has you covered. For a limited time, Knicks Now viewers get 20% off when you use promo code chat at chubbyshorts.com/chat. That's chubbyshorts.com/chat. Use the promo code chat. Get 20% off swimsuits, shorts, so much more. I'm a big fan of their stuff. Check them out. Comfy, look good, feel good, play good. Shout out to Chubbies. So with the 34th pick, the Knicks move up a couple of spots, or we actually don't know. Okay. Ian Begley says the Knicks move up from 38 to get Tyler Kolek at number 33. Source confirms. Kolek was expected by some teams to be gone at 34. At 23, Kolek is one of the oldest players in the draft. Knicks add depth at the guard position, and they send Portland draft compensation to get it done. Still trying to get all the details of this trade for everybody watching. But man, oh man, the Knicks get a player that's going to help them now, and also someone that's going to be a long-term piece for this team. You saw what TJ McConnell did for the Indiana Pacers. That's the hope of what Tyler Kolek can do for the New York Knicks. And also, he's had some success at Madison Square Garden in his career, maybe a time or two before, like maybe winning a championship or something like that. He is a high-field point guard, according to Kevin O'Connor, who can play quickly, slowly, and at every speed in between, both out on the break and in the half court. He uses his dribble to create angles for perfectly timed passes to cutters and shooters, a knockdown lefty three-point shooter off the catch, and an important trait if he's going to thrive alongside other ball handlers. I don't necessarily see him playing alongside Jalen Brunson too much, but I do see him as a guy that can operate right next to Deuce McBride, and he'll be the primary ball handler when those two are on the floor. If he can continue to improve as an outside shooter, he's going to have a place in this league for a long, long time. This past year for Marquette, he shot 38.8% from three on 3.9 attempts. And the year before that, shot 39.8% from three on 3.3 attempts. His career in college, shot 4.3 attempts per night and 35% from there. So he got better from three as his career went on. and I expect that to continue to happen. But most importantly, you get a player that's going to help this club in a multitude of ways. As it is official, the New York Knicks are trading pick number 38 to the Oklahoma City Thunder. That is coming in from Adrian Wojnarowski right now. It is official. The Knicks are trading 38 to OKC for what is TBD for the package. So the Knicks continue to wheel and deal through the NBA draft. But we do know one thing is official. Tyler Kolek, you are a New York Knick. Make sure you are subscribed to the channel. We're on our way to 50,000 subscribers. We're a little bit over 500 away. An amazing accomplishment. And I wouldn't be able to do it without all 49,416 people hitting that sub button. There's a reason this channel continues to grow at a rapid pace. It's the best community on YouTube. It's a family in the live shows. I would hope everybody that watches this channel gives us a shot. Give us a week. If you don't like it, you can unsubscribe. But I promise you, I'm going to give you everything I got, and we're going to put out free, informative, entertaining content every day. 15 points per game last year for Tyler Kolek. The guy can score. Don't think that's necessarily going to be his game in the NBA. He can get downhill. He's got a multitude of finishes in his bag. He's got that push shot. He's a lefty, so another lefty added to this basketball team. That's actually pretty funny. But a little pesky defender. 1.6 steals per game. Led the college game last year in assists overall. 7.7. Look, honestly, the perfect point guard to play behind Jalen Brunson. High IQ guard. Can score the heck out of the ball as well. Like, I love this pick for Tibbs. Pick and roll player. Like, I'm curious to see him and Randall's rapport. I think they'd have a good little duo. I'm a huge fan of this pick. I was begging the Knicks to get him in the first round. And not only do they draft him, they get him at a lower salary, and he's on this team for the next 4 years at a cost controlled. I encourage everybody to go watch some Tyler Kolek highlights. A lot of fun, super accomplished player. He was the 2022-2023 Big East Player of the Year, all Big East first team unanimously in 2023. Really good player, man. Consensus second team All-American this past year. He's a Big East champion. Really, really pumped up about him being a New York Knick. Now I just got to find out what else the New York Knicks are going to do in this draft as we continue to try to stay up to date. Are we good here? Are we going? Keep going. When you look at some of the advanced metrics from him, he was 49.6% from the floor, 38.8% from downtown, 85% from the free throw line. 23 years old, so a little bit of an older prospect. But I also think that's something the New York Knicks kind of looked for in a player because they want a guy that's going to be ready to come in and contribute right away. They kind of need that. I'm not sure they're going to find a point guard out there in free agency that matches up with the price point and the production that they need. Tyler Kolek, though, cheap, a true plug-and-play pick. I'm excited to see how he continues to grow with this team and what else the New York Knicks are going to do in this draft. I think this might mean, though, Rokas Jokubaitis, you are not coming over to play for the New York Knicks. We'll continue to keep you up to date with that. Make sure you're subscribed, have your notifications turned on, and follow me over on social media. Hit me up on X at @MarshallGreen_. Oh, Oklahoma City is picking A.J. Mitchell at number 38, another one of my guys. That was the Knicks pick. But I would much rather have Kolek over A.J. Mitchell.
I think the Knicks made out great here.
Yeah.
I really do. As Tyler Kolek ends up going to the New York Knicks.
Sam Vecini, his strength, footwork, touch, and deceleration are traits he shares with many of the breakout lead guards of the past 5 years. I feel confident projecting him to be an awesome backup with potential for more.
That's what it seems like to me. I think this is a fantastic pick.
The Knicks received cash for pick number 38.
So
what does that mean?
It literally means OKC wrote them a $2 million check to take the pick.
So what does that mean for salary? Nothing.
Nothing.
The Knicks just become richer. James
Correct.
Dolan pockets that.
Correct.
Why would they do that?
Great question. I don't know the answer. I think it's because, so you technically save whatever that slot is. So, like,
$1.2 million, but you're going to have to fill that spot anyways. You have to have 14 players.
but they probably paid like $2 million for the pick. So you get the $2 million in cash plus you save the $1.2 million in salary.
But don't you just have to pay someone else a bit minimum now to go to that spot?
You do.
Maybe they think they get a veteran minimum in free agency. I don't know.
Here's Mark Tatum saying the Knicks select AJ Mitchell, except they don't.
I would have been cool with that because I'm an AJ Mitchell guy.
No, he's a good player.
So he goes to OKC. I like that.
Yeah, that's a good fit.
So the Knicks come into the draft with pick 24, 25, and 38. They now are leaving with Pacome Dadiet, Tyler Kolek, 2 future second-round picks, pick 51, and $2 million from the Oklahoma City Thunder. And no, cash considerations does not give them more wiggle room under the hard cap.
It does not.
What I haven't got my eyes on the chat. How are y'all feeling about the pick? Grade the pick for me. A, B, C, D, or F.
Grade the pick of Tyler Kolek down in the comments. I think it's an A, man.
It's a guy I would have been totally cool with at 23, and you get him
Exactly.
at 34. This is an A. This is an A for me. This is an A for me. An easy A, too.
Did the Knicks get the steal of the draft?
I don't know. That's a good pick.
Wait.
No.
Wait.
Oklahoma City.
So now the Knicks are on the clock at 40.
The Knicks are on the clock according to Shams Charania. The New York Knicks are on the clock at pick 40.
Right? That's what Sham says.
If the Knicks have pick 40, we're just going to combine it and refilm one cut. Is it good?
Yeah,
So don't push that one out. Yeah. We'll just refilm a whole new cut.
Agreed.
So supposedly the New York Knicks are on the clock. Shams doesn't know what the Knicks are doing, and neither does Woj.
Nobody
Every
knows.
time we
Nobody
do this,
knows.
they never know what we're fucking doing. It's a joke.
OKC sent number 40 pick and cash to New York for AJ Mitchell. Knicks at number 40.
So the Knicks are on the clock at 40.
Exactly.
This draft is
The draft
unbelievable.
sucks.
Good thing they're doing this at the ESPN studios in Bristol. Losers. Okay, Knicks are on the clock.
We think.
Potentially.
Portland definitely had the 40th pick in the draft.
Man, this is so confusing. Stick with us. Stick with us, man. We're trying to get all this sorted out for everybody. Jalen Wells goes number 39
To Memphis.
to Memphis.
Jalen Wells to Memphis.
Yeah, so it looks like the Knicks are on the clock. Looks like the New York Knicks are on the clock.
I think the Knicks are on the clock.
We think the Knicks are on the clock.
Who do you want the Knicks to pick?
Who? I don't even know who I want right now.
Is this Bronny James?
Should the Knicks draft Bronny James right here? Wow.
What a whirlwind.
This is unbelievable, baby.
It's awesome with a capital A.
Tyler Kolek last night says, this is the story of my whole career. Why would getting passed on in the first round be any different? Love the dog.
That's a dog.
That's a dog. He's got some chips on his shoulder, man. According to Sham Charania, the Knicks are on the clock at pick 40.
So they say.
Still waiting, still waiting. Who are the best available, real quick, Coop, if we could pop that
we'll
up.
Flash that.
I'm curious as well.
We'll flash that.
Oh, this is a good one.
Here's your big board.
We do know they worked out Kevin McCullough. Nikola Dursic would be the Serbian Paul George. PJ Hall. I don't think they'll go after Jamal Shed after just selecting Tyler Kolek.
Or KJ Simpson.
Or KJ Simpson or Tristan Newton.
Harrison Ingram, I like.
I don't know much about Harrison Ingram. And I don't know much about Trenton Flowers either.
Trenton Flowers is off the board.
Trenton Flowers is off the board?
He's off the board.
Off the board. Bona. I like Adem Bona is still available, I'm pretty sure. I could see the Knicks drafting him, one of the hardest playing players in this class. Knicks Nation TV says draft Oso Iguodaro. I love Iguodaro. I do like Iguodaro. He's got really nice soft touch around the rim. He's got that push shot that all the New York Knicks bigs have outside. Bob Myers just said Rich Paul is currently calling teams, telling them not to take Bronny James. He's telling teams if you pick Bronny James, he's going to Australia. What? I mean, this is incredible. We are going to force him being a Laker.
He's going to go to Australia? I'd call her bluff.
I would draft him right here.
I'd call her bluff.
Do it. Do it, Rich. Do it.
Okay, so apparently, Marsh, this is a 3-team trade, is what I'm hearing.
So what is...
Lindy Waters went from the Thunder to the Warriors. The Warriors sent 52 to the Blazers. I don't know. I don't even want to know.
The Blazers getting back 52 for 40. There should be something else involved.
Has to be.
Because you don't move back 12 spots to get nothing. We'll see, though. I mean, we're moments away. Maybe the Knicks are on the clock again, on the phones again, trying to make a trade. Yeah, ESPN still thinks Portland's on the clock. So that's why you watch this show. The Knicks are on the clock. They select Tyler Kolek earlier. He is a New York Knick. We know that. We do not know what they are going to do at pick 40 as the Knicks are on the clock thanks to this 3-team trade. If you haven't yet, please hit that thumbs up icon. We only have 350 likes with 1,300 people watching. We'd greatly appreciate it if everyone just likes the video real quick. It'd mean a lot to the kids. It's free. Support. Be a real one.
If you love the Knicks, hit that thumbs up icon.
Oh, Lord.
The fact that this is taking this long, Marsh, tells me they're not picking.
I kind of agree.
Wait.
Phoenix is picking Oso Iguodaro at number 40. I think there's another trade. I think the Knicks just made another trade.
What the hell is going on?
I would have been totally cool with Oso Iguodaro being a Knick, but it sounds like he's selected by Phoenix, which means we got another trade, baby. We got another trade.
I hate the New York Knicks. Yeah. Send the cut.
Let's give it 2 minutes. The Knicks are trading number 40 to the Suns. No shit.
Yeah, thanks, Woj.
Thanks, Adrian.
You're CAA and you can't get the information before Shams?
This is incredible, Dave McDrip. It seems like the Knicks and Thunder always do trades.
All the time. It was Usman Jang 3 years ago.
Usman Jang 3 years ago.
The Knicks now have 51 and 56.
So the Knicks trade from 40 and get 56.
That's what I'm understanding. So it goes Lakers, Knicks, Celtics, Mavs to end the draft.
What did you get for moving down 16 spots? Cash considerations, I guess.
That's my guess. Yeah.
Okay.
Is Tyler Kolek even a Knick?
If you're confused, type me in the chat.
Because I am too.
If you are confused about what the hell is going on, type me in the chat.
So the Suns traded 51 and 56 for 40. That's the deal.
Knicks already had 51.
The Suns are...
That was the pick they got yesterday.
All I'm saying, Woj just said the Suns are trading the Knicks 51 and 56. I'm so confused.
How did we just trade it?
I'm telling you, it's like an SEC girl at a tailgate.
Quite literally, no one knows what is happening. We already had 51.
51 was already the Knicks pick. Woj doesn't even know.
Woj's head is in a
He has
pretzel
no
right
idea.
now.
What are we doing?
Suppose Sam says Shams has it right. I don't have a tweet from Shams.
Knicks now have 51 and 56.
They've been at 51.
So they just got 56 in cash, basically, from the Suns, is what they're saying.
So they moved down 16 spots for cash.
For more cash.
To add more seats to the Sphere in Vegas.
James Dolan better be freaking having a nice steak dinner tonight.
I like this guy. I would have been cool.
Iguodaro.
I would have been cool with the Knicks drafting him. Nobody knows what happened.
I mean, good night.
I do know this, though. Tyler Kolek, you are a New York Knick.
Maybe. No, he is.
He is, hopefully.
Tyler Kolek's a Knick. If he's not, we're still sending that cut to the moon. Right? I think we're good. So 51 and 56 are picks for the New York Knicks.
Nobody actually knows what the fuck is going on.
No one knows. Now the question is this. Do we do 51 and 56 as one cut? And then grades later?
I mean,
we're trying to decipher it just like you guys
yeah,
are.
I'm trying to look at all this news, digest it, and get you guys the information. So this much, nobody knows.
No one knows.
Woj and Shams are not on the same page. Last thing I want to hear from is, don't even tell me what Jake Fisher is saying.
Oh, I don't give a fuck what Jake Fisher says.
This is incredible. Nobody knows. Every time during the draft, it is chaos with the New York Knicks. Why? kind of like it. Come on, man. Nobody still knows. Tyler Kolek this past season was the consensus National All-American team. That was last year, buddy. This is cinema, says BZ Knicks. I need a shotgun. $50 super chat. I'm doing a beer shotgun. I need to relax and just. $50 super chat. I'm doing a beer shotgun. Let's go. Who's got me? I'm trying to figure out what the hell is going on. Nobody knows what the hell is going on. Nobody knows. Adem Bona heading to the 76ers at pick 41.
The big man out of UCLA, hyper athletic.
We like that. We like that. I liked him. He was a player that I thought the Knicks could target.
Nobody.
Still. Okay. New York sent Portland. Per source, this comes from Jake Fisher, so
who knows if it's right.
Probably don't even believe what I'm about to say. A 2027 Minnesota, a 2029 least favorable of Indiana and Washington, in New York's own second-round pick in 2030 goes to Portland for them to go to number 34, meaning they still owned 38.
Correct.
And then they traded 38 with Phoenix at 40?
I don't know.
Sounds like the Knicks are keeping the 2026 Warriors second rounder. That could be an early 30s pick in 2026.
It looks like Simpson, the guard from Colorado, is going 42.
Still unsure of what is going on. All right, so this is kind of an outline I'm reading. Knicks traded 24 for 26 and 51. The Knicks then trade 26 for 5 future second-round picks.
That's right.
They then traded 3 second-round picks to take Tyler Kolek at number 34. They then traded 38 to OKC for 40 in cash, and then they traded 40 to Phoenix for 56 and something. What?
Huh?
Why?
Do you think Leon Rose was just bored?
This is incredible.
Charlotte's going to go ahead and take KJ Simpson at number 42 overall. Goodness gracious.
Wow, wow, wow. Wild. I just put the link to my Instagram in the chat. If everyone give me a follow on Instagram, I'd appreciate it. I'm trying to grow my IG over there. I just posted a video on my reaction to the Tyler Kolek piece. Everyone that follows me right now, I'm giving a shout out. Click the link, follow the kid, and be a real one. And be a real one. Everyone that gives me a follow right now, I'm giving a shout out. I'm going to spam the chat. If y'all could, give me a follow on Instagram. Would greatly, greatly appreciate it.
Go follow Marshy on IG at @MarshallGreen_. The link is in the chat. It's right there on your screen as well at @MarshallGreen_.
Shout out to everybody out there. Got some follows coming in. CC Kleinfelter, AJTS_LLC. It's Dirac. It's Darrow C. Ken Phil, I am the crowning. Get on top 27. Chad Wednesdays. Thomas Shaw. Live, Laugh, Learn OCT 7. Rocker 456. RJ 702. Stay Fit Mark. James Sweely. Mickey 3949. Shout out to all of y'all. Unfazed. I'm unfazed. It's that Kev. CAO. Fats Darkside. Figuora. Alex. Legendary. Bill. Bill. What's up, Bill? If y'all could, please give a follow. Would appreciate it. My boss says my Instagram sucks, so I would appreciate it if you'd like the video. Someone says I'm bald. We getting bald? That's crazy. I don't think I'm getting bald.
You're not getting bald.
I think I just got a widow's
peak.
peak.
Looks tough.
I think I just got a widow's peak.
Okay, this guy's getting banned from the chat. So what picks do the Knicks have, Marshall Green? 51 and 56?
To my knowledge, the Knicks have the 51st and the 56th pick.
I believe you.
Everyone's saying thank you for blocking that guy. Shout out to High Def Jeff, Tyler Talbot, Brandon V2, Silky MF Slim 53, Captain Ducky 23, MXT1EY, Unguardable Hooper 1031. Who's your player comp? Who's your player comp?
Unguardable Hooper.
Torser 2, XAV Angels, Highly Intelligent Visitor, Jordan. That's good stuff. That's funny. Pete says I'm bald. Chicks love it. I'm not bald. I just got thin hair, and that's where we're at. And we got a nasty widow's peak and 2 calics right here. Oh, fuck me. I need some floaties. My guy KBGBF Eula just sent in a $10 cash app. My dog, my dog, my dog. Shout out to KBGBF Eula. Hey, that gets you a raffle ticket to win our Knicks Now basketball. If you want to be featured in the raffle to win our Knicks Now Ring of Honor that has over 100 real ones' names on it, you got to send in a $10 super chat to be entered into the raffle. If you want to get your name on the ball, only limited spots left, got to send in a $100 super chat. We've had this since game 1 of the NBA season this year. Since game 1 of the NBA season. James DePreacher Gaines, did I miss you? My bad, man. There's a lot coming in. I'm trying to give everybody I got. DePreacher, that's you, right? James Gaines, yes, sir. Shout out to my man, James Gaines. Always showing love. We appreciate you. Can I Live? A Choice, Born Knicks Fan, Mr. Essential, Project Victoria, Murray Molina, Mike Bow 76, Cornelli Rocks. Shout out to everybody that liked and gave me a follow on IG. Mad love to y'all. Mad love to y'all. Do I need glasses? I don't think I need glasses. I'm getting old. You're making me feel old. Shout out to S Teacher Planner. 1,300 people watching. If you haven't yet, subscribe to the channel. Hit that thumbs up icon for us. How we do so far? We got our backup point guard and Tyler Kolek, KB. We got Tyler Kolek. I'm a big fan of that. I'm so glad I didn't go to the Miami Heat. I know. I saw Miami draft and then traded him. You know what Pat Riley should do? Should drop his nuts and pick Bronny James right here and hold him hostage.
Fried, yes, fried.
All right. So
man.
we're on pick 44. Knicks own pick 51 and 56, to my knowledge.
I believe that is correct. Shout out to K-Dub coming in with the $1 super chat.
K-Dub, yes, sir, yes, sir.
Appreciate
Dollar
you.
super chat. We appreciate you. We appreciate you. John Musgrove, awesome that we got Kolek. I'm a big fan of that.
Nikola Dursic to the Atlanta Hawks. Interesting selection.
John Thotty. What's up, John Thotty?
Daddy.
Stephen Green in the chat. You got a good last name.
Related?
I don't think so. Maybe. Somewhere down the line. X-Con says, Marshall, you're going to need some shades because the Knicks' future is bright. Bangers.
Who the hell is this? Pella Larson? The wing from Arizona? I am
Pele?
not familiar with Pella's work.
Is this not Pele, the soccer player?
It is not.
The only reason I know that is because of Kicking and Screaming. Have you seen that movie?
Of course.
Where they catch his dad has the Pele ball that he kicked into the stands for
Yes.
the World Cup. Let's
Pele
go.
is from?
Brazil.
Yes.
Let's go! I just always assume the best soccer players
Well
come
done.
from Brazil.
James the Preacher.
James the preacher. Gaines. When James speaks, you listen. He just says,
Yes.
yes. James the preacher Gaines from 18. Yes. James the preacher Gaines from deep. Yes. Shout out to my guy. That gets him a raffle ticket for the ball. Thanks for always showing love, James. Appreciate you having it in the chat, man. Mad love to you. Health and wealth, my man. Health and wealth. As Rat Diddy. No Diddy. $10 super chat says, my first super chat ever, but been watching all year. Keep up the best Knicks coverage in the land, boys. Shout out
Appreciate
to Rat
that.
Diddy. Everyone give me an R in the chat.
I don't know if you can put Diddy in the
Yeah,
chat.
let's avoid putting Diddy in the chat unless you got a no in front of it. But let's drop an R in the chat for my man. Thank you for the love. Thanks for being a real one. Let's go. Rolly
we
thought
know.
he got him, but he didn't. Can you
You got
dig it?
Pella Larson.
Have fun with that, brother. Have fun with Pele. Play the sport, he can't even use his own hands. Rat Diddy, that gets you a entry into the raffle to
Let's
win
go.
this Knicks Now basketball. Shout out to you. Shout out to
Oh,
everybody in the building. A bunch of real ones. Let's go. We're at $352 in super chats. Once we get to 400, I'm doing a beer shotgun.
Let's go.
We get there team by team, brick by brick. We could do it as a team, or someone could just be a big dog and drop a 50. But we could also send in 48 $1 super chats. I'm trying to shotgun this beer. It was cold when I got it. It's a little lukewarm now. I'm ready to drink it and start partying because Tyler Kolek, you are a New York Knick.
Good pick for the Knicks, man.
I'm a big fan of his, man. I probably said that 1,000 times, but I just like it. Rat Diddy says, I was using the Diddy way before the BS. Haha. Now I'm the only Diddy that matters. No cap. No cap. Carlos says, I'm a big fan of you. Hey, thank you, brother. Liquid Sword says, I will super chat 300 if Bronny doesn't get drafted. I do not believe you. I do not believe you. I don't believe you.
We know where Bronny's going.
Are the books open that you could bet Bronny James to the Lakers at 55?
I doubt it. I highly doubt it.
Let's go.
Right now!
As we got a first time super chatter from right now. Like right now. Not right now, right now. He says Knicks beat the Celtics, then win the chip next year. I'm looking for the lies. I see none.
Mikal Bridges?
I can see clearly now the rain is gone. Let's go, man. Right now, fire me up. Shout out to you for the super chat, my man. We are now $40 away from a beer shotgun. $40 away from a beer shotgun.
I hear you're getting thirsty.
I am getting thirsty. I started to drink this lemon lime Gatorade or Body Armor. I'm a Body Armor guy over Gatorade.
Oh, me too. Body Armor's tough.
As NY2AZ, a 10th time super chatter. They've been showing mad love all summer long. Major love to you. Says, Marshall, what will my day be without you? Hopefully good. Hopefully good. Hey, you're always so kind and so thoughtful. Thank you so much for always showing love. We appreciate you. That gets you a ticket into the raffle to win our Knicks Now basketball from this season. Keep pulling it down and being a real one.
Knicks
Major
Now by
love.
Sports Chat #1.
Knicks Now by Sports Chat #1. That's what the kids are saying. Let's go. Shout out to NY2AZ. NY2AZ. We're $30 away from a beer shotgun.
Why is Toronto holding up the draft?
Toronto and the Milwaukee Bucks.
Patty says, do you think we will pick Bronny before the Lakers can draft him? I do not.
No.
The Lakers are going to draft Bronny. The worst kept secret, maybe in NBA draft history.
Tyler Kolek.
Toronto is picking Jamal Shed.
Tyler Kolek's kind of a dog. Jamal Shed going to Toronto?
Yes.
Feel bad for him.
Yep.
Where's he
Bad
gonna play?
organization.
They already drafted a point guard today. They have Emmanuel quickly.
Where's he going to play?
That's a tough spot for him to land. With hopes that he can be a starter.
Marsh, we are halfway through the second round of the draft. An hour,
halfway?
10 minutes.
Yeah.
Good pace.
Decent pace. Brian Fitzgerald, what up? KBGBFU. That stunt from Milwaukee last night was a joke.
Oh, my God. It was ridiculous. The Clippers are taking Cam Christie with pick 46. Will the Mavs make a pick?
You think they're going to... Do I think the Raptors are going to move quickly? I think their intent is to re-sign quickly. Mm-hmm. But, man, what happens if he goes out there and get a bag and they don't want to pay him $100 million? Don't really think they have a choice, though.
Is this Max Christie's brother?
I think it is.
Cam Christie? Interesting. As far as I know, we are 5 picks away from the New York Knicks picking once again. And we're going to do one cut, right?
Yeah.
1 cut, 2 picks?
Give me Quentin Post.
Oh, yeah.
Quentin
The
Post.
sharpshooter out of BC.
One thing that you kind of forget about Tyler Kolek is the way he finishes around the rim, man. He's got a bag of creative finishes. And when you're not the biggest athlete, you got to find a way to be crafty, and he sure is that. He's tough, too, man.
Oh, yeah, he's a tough player.
I'm not saying, oh, he's tough. He's a tough SOB.
Tough, yeah.
He's a tough SOB. I'm pumped up for him.
I'm going to call my shot right now.
Let's do it.
Harrison Ingram is a New York Knick.
Harrison
Ingram.
Oh, I don't know much about him.
He's a New York Knick.
As Kenya coming in with a $20 super chat. He says, if we get to 400, I'm drinking 2. Let's go. I've been waiting to crack that cap. Well, Kenya, make sure you got the flick of the wrist working because we just got there with Rob. 1611 says, text the Lakers, threaten to take Bronny at 54. If the Lakers say they don't care, send the screenshot to LeBron. We
They
get
should.
crafty with it? Get crafty with it? Major shout out to Kenya. They get you 2 more tickets into the raffle.
Let's go,
Major
Kenya.
shout out to Rob. We officially passed 400. I've got a beer shotgun. Shout out to all of the real ones. Hey, if we get to 500, we'll do it all again. We get to 500, we'll do it all again.
We've got another one from Steve V.
Stevie!
Says, why can't the NBA figure out a draft day trade so guys don't get announced as being drafted by the wrong team? Been asking that for 20 years, Steve.
Steve, that's a hell of a question, my friend.
I wish I had an answer for you.
Because they are just going to bang their head against the wall and do stuff that is dumb over and over again. Like start the NBA playoffs on day 1 of the NFL draft. It's a great question, Steve. I wish I had a good answer for you. My answer would be because they don't know how to market their league correctly.
There you go.
Like, they are somehow trying to outdo the MLB. It's
Which
bad.
is hard to do.
It is. Breaking, the NCAA removes marijuana from list of banned drugs during championships.
Nice.
Also, any suspensions currently served by players are set to be lifted. Wait, college athletes smoke marijuana?
No.
No way.
Doesn't happen.
I didn't think people still did weed.
Do you think Tyler Kolek was lighting up in Wisconsin?
I'm in Tyler Kolek. I don't know. I don't want to say what I want to say. I got a beer shotgun for the real ones. Let's go.
Everyone type chug in the chat. Let's go, baby. Kyle Filipowski is not still available. He was selected at 31. Not still available.
Why is Cody laughing at me because I said did weed? What's the way to say that?
What else would you say?
I don't know. I didn't know college athletes do weed.
They don't.
Well, now they can if they want.
I guess so.
Legally. I'll take 1 marijuana.
What was the policy at Wayland Baptist?
We got tested, sadly,
Did he really?
for the other teams, players.
Of course.
Of course. I'm pretty sure if you tested positive for weed at Wayland Baptist,
You're out of the school?
You were out of the football team.
Wow.
As Liquid Swords says they would send a $300 super chat
If
if
Bronny,
Bronny James is not drafted. I told him, I don't believe you. Maybe he's showing us his cards a little bit here. A $20 super chat from Liquid Swords. Deal of the day.
DOTD.
Deal of the day. Every $20 super chat, I'm taking a shot at tequila.
Dale asks a great question. He says, what picks do the Knicks have today? They drafted Tyler Kolek at number 34. They now have pick number 51 and pick number 56. Correct?
To my knowledge. Oh, let's go.
Oh!
3-point goal. Jose Bermudez Markland Bang! He says, drink 1 more and send me my money. Send me my rock. Hey, right there. I would say JBM's got to have very close to the most tickets in the raffle.
Does.
Right there.
Time to bring me my money.
Bring me my money. JBM, there's a reason that your name is in the middle of the ball, bro.
True that.
Right there. Shout out to JBM. Everyone type it below. JBM's in the chat. And then Dave McDrip coming in with a $2 super chat says, I want more Marshy air punches. I think I did enough of those when Dante DiVincenzo hit the game winner. Knicks up by one! Knicks up by one!
That was awesome.
Oh, that was one of my favorite days at work ever. One of my favorite, and the fact that that's work is unbelievable. Unbelievable. CPJ and the building. What up, CPJ? What up, CPJ?
He says, how many tickets do I have? Let me look.
You sent in the 100 yesterday.
10.
That's 10. I went back and I looked at all the super chats, CPJ. Unless I missed one, I only remember seeing the 100 you sent in. So that would be 10. I don't know if I missed one, but for sure 10. I'm pretty sure I didn't, but players fuck up all the time. We did get a 20, so I got a shot. We're also 20 away from another beer shotgun. So you guys know the rules. You guys know the rules. Let's go.
Come on. Dave McDrip. My man.
KB, GBF, Ewa, I have no idea what you're talking about, man. I don't remember that happening.
Oh!
3-point goal. CPJ. Bang! Bang! From way downtown. CPJ. Yes. Everyone give me a CPJ in the chat.
Let's go.
CPJ's in the chat. My man has been on one for 2+ years now, showing unconditional love to this channel,
Yes,
man.
sir.
CPJ.
He's on there for sure.
Yeah, I don't know where. There he is. He was been on the ball so damn long, it's starting to fade.
fading.
It's starting to fade a little bit. I'll go over everyone's name on the ball with a Sharpie. That way it looks good.
Be careful. No squigglies.
Okay, I thought I almost said something bad.
No.
CPJ.
You know why I need the Knicks to win the East?
Because we hate the Celtics,
Correct.
and I'm tired of hearing them.
Yep.
I am tired of hearing the harass as well. I'm tired of it.
Tired of it.
I'm tired of the shit. I am.
I hate them so much.
God. I hate the Boston Celtics. I freaking hate the Boston Celtics.
Antonio Reeves going to the Pels at 47. We are 4 picks away from the Knicks allegedly picking in this draft. Ooh. My guy J-Liv getting me hyped.
J-Liv in the building. He says, Martian Coop, who are we?
We're the New York Knicks.
We are the New York Knicks.
Said go New York, go New York, go.
Go New York, go New York, go.
Go New York, go New York, go. Go New York, go New York, go.
Shout out to my man J-Liv. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Patty Rick says, do you think we will re-sign Hart? Who do you think we will re-sign if we don't? Hartenstein doesn't re-sign? I'm not sure yet. Let's just re-sign Isaiah Hartenstein before we worry about life after that. Let's just worry about that. As Mike G in the building, all that guy does is hit dingers. That's why Mike G is a member of our Knicks Now ball. A real one. We got a bunch of real ones in the building today. The real one showed up on day 2 of the draft, and that's what we needed.
Did you read this story?
Which one?
Look at what Chase put in Chit Chat.
Oh, I don't have it open. What is it?
You gotta wait.
We're waiting because we got a 3-point goal. Jose Bermudez, Markland Bermudez Markland going tit for tat. We're sitting ringside on an all-time fight right
It's
now.
an all-time heavyweight. This is Mayweather Pacquiao, what they wanted it to be.
Oh my gosh. We'll read CPJs and then let's read JBMs. Appreciate the chat. Much love, y'all. I need all y'all to be taking shots now. Deal. I got a shot at tequila. My man CPJ.
I got y'all.
Next time I'm in Florida, we better be pouring up, bro. That's all I'm saying.
CPJ's out in Florida?
He's out.
Let's go.
He's out in that state. Let's go. CPJ.
Woo!
Woo!
And then Jose.
Jose says, fuck. CPJ is a real one. This one is mine.
Let's go.
Y'all are legends. Y'all are legends, man. Man,
It's crazy.
it's crazy. You forget how much this channel fucks. It does, man.
No, it does.
It does. That's incredible. Give me some JBMs and CPJs in the chat right now. MVPs of today's show.
By far.
We'll make something happen. We're going to make something happen. As James, the preacher Gates. Appreciate the love, James. We appreciate you. Draft Bronny, then trade him along with Robinson and 5 future number 2s to the Lakers for AD. Cancer treatment's over. I'm cancer
Let's
free.
go.
Everyone drop a JG in the chat for James Gaines. That just made my day, my man. Major love to James the
That's
Preacher
awesome.
Gaines. I need all 1,100 people watching to drop a JG in the chat. Man, that's inspiring. I got freaking chills right now.
That's sick.
Man, a legend, a legend. I'm going to keep you in my thoughts and prayers, man. Keep being a fighter. Keep being a warrior day by day. Health is wealth. Take care of yourselves, ladies and gentlemen. Take care of yourselves. JG, from me, everyone here at Chat Sports, everyone at Knicks Now, we love you. We're thinking about you, and keep being a soldier. Keep
Let's
being
go,
a
baby.
soldier. A dog. That's
Dog.
what James the Preacher Gaines is. A dog. That's my man right there. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. John Borelli, a Chat Sports legend in the building. As Denver is trading Reggie Jackson to Charlotte. Wow, he just opted into his player option too.
He did. It
They
probably
kinda
wouldn't have gotten
Had to
as
have
much.
known?
Yeah.
Okay. Man, y'all couldn't let OG come to the Warriors. Knicks better dethrone the phony Celtics next season.
Everyone wants the Celtics to lose.
Nobody is actually a Celtics fan.
No, yeah. No one in this office, that's for sure.
Wow. This past 30 minutes has been a blur.
Harrison.
James Gaines, the
That's
Preacher.
awesome.
That's freaking
No,
awesome,
it's
man.
sick.
Oh my gosh. That gives me chills, bro. That gives me chills. Oh my gosh. We got a 3-point goal. CPJ Bang! He said this is for JG. Congratulations, brother. I need CPJs
baby.
and I need JGs in the chat. CPJs and JGs in the chat. That is why I always say that this is the best damn Knicks community on YouTube. There are hundreds of awesome New York Knicks content creators. I watch all their shows because they do a great job. There's not a community out there quite like ours. There's a reason that when we do 85 watch parties a season, it's the same thousands and thousands of people. People become friends in this chat. People tell me, yo, Marsh, I now chop it up with XXX every single day. Like, that's awesome to me. CPJ showing love to James. Man, probably the thing I'm most proud about this channel is the community that we have. It's the best people out there. It
Real
really
community.
is. Man, I kind of crazy. It's crazy.
Tristan Newton going to the Pacers here at 49. Marsh, the Knicks picking 2 picks.
Knicks are almost on the clock, baby. My prediction, they do not make the picks. Right? Right? Is that what's going to happen here?
It's fair to say at this point. I think they should draft Bronny.
That would reignite the beef between Clutch and CAA.
Exactly. Don't we want that?
Wow. As Bill on the grill. $10 super chat for JG. Co-payments on treatments are expensive, and he needs another entry for the raffle. So,
Y'all are wild.
Bill, you're too good of a dude, man. You're too good of a dude. Seriously. You're just a dude, man. You're a good ass person, man. We are lucky to have you as a loyal subscriber here on Knicks Now and Giants Now.
Shout out Bill, man.
One of a kind, man. One of a kind. Bill, I love you, brother. Love you, man. Always Froza. $10 super chat. Thank you. First time super chatter. Major love. Hate vote on Celtics or Sixers. Best New York Knicks show, point blank, period.
That's facts.
Thank you. They're asking who do I hate more?
Yes. I think it's the Celtics. I think it's a pretty
it's the
easy
Celtics
choice.
by a good bit.
Yeah.
And also with the Knicks just beating the Sixers shorthanded, without Randall, without Bogey, it's the Celtics. I hate the Celtics. Because Smitty at work was starting to talk shit, and he's starting to act like his team is like some perennial championship winner.
They've won one.
He told me today 50 wins. That's cute. Have a nice regular season banner.
They've won 2 titles in 45 years.
I hit him with that 2 weeks ago. You know your jokes have landed when the person you throw the joke at is now throwing the joke back
That's right.
at you. Smitty, get your own material. As we got a 3-point goal, Jose Bermudez, Markland, bang! He says JG is a real one. JG's a real one. JBM's a real one. CPJ's a real one. All 14,000 plus people that have tuned in today are real ones. If you tuned into Knicks Now for day 2 of the NBA draft that's being conducted at the ESPN studios, you are a real one.
What a joke.
Give me some JGs in the
Let's
chat.
go, baby.
Give me some JBMs in the chat. This is incredible.
What
man.
a community we've built.
It's freaking A. Patty Rick says you are always the best spot for Knicks news for me since I live in Saskatchewan, Canada. Worldwide. Wide.
Yep.
Yeah. If. I like how you said
Hard
that.
if.
No, that's what I'm saying. I like how you said if. KB. What up? What up, KB? You heard, Marsh? What did I hear? Or was that just like, you heard? James, you are the definition of a real one, brother. You are the definition of a real one. Brian Fitzgerald says, where's Danny McGrath? I miss Danny McGrath. I haven't seen him in a while. I miss him. I miss Danny McGrath, and I miss Anthony Danaher. I haven't seen him in a while. I miss them. They're good people. KBGBF Eula says, I know I only got one entry, but give mine to JG. Real one. Rob Rod and Danny are gone. Rob Rod's not gone.
We saw Rob Rod yesterday.
Yeah, he always tunes in. He shows love. He's a busy man, though. He's a busy man. We talk all the time. Danny, I think is also just very busy. I talked to him a couple of weeks ago.
Busy guy.
Busy guy, man. Not everyone can make time for Knicks Now. It is what it is. When you do, and you're here, and you show love, man, that's all I care about. That's all I care about. As Broken Chip, my man, 710 Jeremy, says, JG, congrats, brother. This one's for you. That's love.
That's love.
That's love. John Borelli says, Rob Rod and Raider Ron, two of the craziest mofos I've ever seen. What Rob Rod did last summer was...
generational.
It was... Thing is, like, there's a guy on the Steelers show right now that's...
generational.
I'm not going to say... I mean, he's right there with him, if not higher, on the actual total. What's his name?
Platinum 666.
I don't love the numbers in the name.
Nope. Not at all.
That scares me.
Yep.
What is this, blood money?
People are talking.
Yeah, Rob Rod, Platinum, and Raider Ron, I think, are the three biggest, craziest MFers that Chat Sports has. Just ridiculous. The love they show is ridiculous.
Shout out Vortex A&E.
Vortex American Eagle says, shout out JG. Prayers out for you. Congrats. Stay the course, man. Shout out to JG. CPJ's, I'm going to relax now. What do you mean you're going to relax with that emoji, CPJ? Like you're going to get out of here and leave that, or is that what you mean by that? Say more. Say more.
Bring us some.
Yeah. I'd like to try, maybe. CPJ, that's my dog. That's my dog, bro. Appreciate you, man. Always. Always, 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 bro. You know we're locked in. It's my guy. All I know is I'm trying to drop back and throw my guy CPJ some dimes. I mean, CPJ's a flag guy like I used to be.
Really?
Yeah, he is. I always see him posting about his flag stuff. CPJ, do we have a player comp for you in flag? NFL player comp before you get out of here? I'm always down for a session with you. You mean like a Knicks Now live session? Me too. I'm always down for that as well.
Brian Fitzgerald.
Brian Fitzgerald. JG for these two are free. Man, y'all are dope. Y'all are dope.
Cheers.
My man JG getting a lot of love today, and he deserves it. He deserves it. He deserves it. Someone asked, do we have any other picks? We technically have pick 51 and 56, and we're about to be on the clock, Coop.
Maybe. We don't know what Indiana's doing with this pick, because it hasn't even been leaked yet. We are 8 picks away from the draft ending, though.
Cheers, boys. Cheers.
Enrique Freeman's going here. And Marshall Green. The New York Knicks are on the clock.
The New York Knicks are on the clock.
Who do you want the Knicks to draft?
So we have some clarity.
Okay.
The Knicks entered today with pick number 51. The Suns traded their 2028 Boston second-round pick to the Knicks for number 51. The Suns traded number 51 and number 56 to the Knicks for number 40, which the Knicks acquired from Oklahoma City for number 38 earlier today.
Was that English?
No.
Okay, making sure. Who do you want the Knicks to draft?
Who do we want here? The shooter, what's his name? Quentin Post?
Quentin Post?
If Quentin Post is a Knick, I might fall out.
They should take Bronny.
I would die of laughter if they drafted Bronny.
If they take Bronny, it's one cut.
Yes. Other guy can wait.
He can be with grades.
Yeah, have fun with grades. Wow. Who's even available?
Let's take a look.
Should the Knicks draft Bronny? Type Y for yes, type N for no.
Here's your best available.
Do you know anything about these guys?
McCullough, decent wing, 4-year player from Kansas.
Worked out for the Knicks.
PJ Hall, he's more of a 5 but plays like a 4, if I remember correctly. Trenton Flowers, he originally committed to Louisville, played over in Australia. Jalen Bridges, NBA body. Don't know anything about Trey Alexander. Very little about Keshad Johnson. Our guy, Quentin Post. I love. And Zion Pullen out of my Florida Gators. He's a sharpshooter as well.
A shooter, eh?
He's a shooter.
They say the pick is in.
The pick is in.
We do not know what it is, though. As it looked like Jake Fisher got suspended from Twitter.
No way.
What happened? We found some unusual activity on your account. To make sure X is safe for everyone, we need you to confirm your identity. Verify your email address. Probably because he was tweeting wrong information.
He got suspended.
I think he's back, though. He had to verify his email. Twitter thought he got hacked with how many wrong tweets he was sending out. We do have the 51st pick. We're on the clock.
Knicks are on the clock right now.
We're on the clock. We're on the clock.
Give me Post.
Quentin Post. Quentin Post. Quentin Post.
Shout out Henri. Love the content from Cologne, Germany.
Heyo.
It's almost midnight there.
Waiting on what the pick will be. We do not know.
ESPN, of course, went to commercial while the Knicks were on the clock, if that tells you anything about their product.
Sharani just tweeted out, my account keeps getting locked. Dead.
Shams did?
Yep.
Oh, my goodness.
Twitter is awesome these days, huh?
That is hilarious, dude.
First response, Woj called his people. Quentin Gilliam, what's up, man?
He needs to post. Wait! Golden State's there! There's not even a pick!
Why did ESPN just skip pick 51?
Hello? Did the Knicks forfeit the pick?
I think they drafted this guy with no name. No name. What is ESPN doing?
It's Melvin Ajinça.
Melvin Ajinça.
The cousin of former Dallas Maverick Alexis Ajinça.
No way.
It is. Here's your profile on Mr. Ajinça from Montegron, France. 20 years old. He was Rolly's 25th ring, 60th overall prospect, 6'7", 214 out of Francais.
They're trading him to the Mavs. I think they're trading him to the Mavs.
He's a Dallas Maverick? Are you kidding me?
Melvin Ajinça, I think, has been traded to the Mavericks.
According to whom?
I don't have a legit source, but this is what I've been told.
According to whom, damn it?
Per source, Enrique Freeman of the Akron Zips would have been the Knicks selection at 51 overall had he been on the board. The Indiana Pacers took him at 50, one pick before. This could explain why New York traded 51 to the Dallas Mavericks.
Melvin Ajinça's a Maverick. How do you do?
The Knicks had to have set the record for the most trades in an NBA draft this year.
And so I bet this means the Knicks now have 58.
Why do they always do this?
Oh my goodness. Melvin Ajinça.
The Knicks have traded pick 51 to the Dallas Mavericks.
There's multiple tweets.
None of the big dogs, but I'm seeing some. Yeah, I'm following
Smith
some Knicks
says it.
insiders. I don't know.
That's my estimation.
Well, they still have pick 56 too.
Jesus Christ.
These guys.
Oh, the Warriors get Quentin Post.
Oh! Quentin Post should have been a Knick. He's the next Porzingis.
So Melvin Ajinça is a Maverick or not?
To my knowledge, the New York Knicks traded pick 51 to Dallas, and they are selecting Melvin Ajinça.
What the hell's going on, man?
My account on Twitter has been locked.
Yours has two?
My account on Twitter has been locked.
Wait, no way.
God,
What a time for that.
this
That's
is
a
a
real bad time.
nobody knows how to fuck this off more than the Knicks.
Will you tweet that?
What?
Nobody knows how to fuck this off more than the Knicks.
Probably not. All right, I'm unblocked. I'm unblocked, baby.
Ajinça is a tough nose wing with shooting ability, could be a solid role player for the Mavericks later down the line. We're trying to win now.
Elon Musk tried to shadow ban me.
What a joke.
They won't even let me log into TweetDeck now.
Woj hasn't tweeted in 17 minutes.
He's locked.
It has to be.
I can't even use TweetDeck anymore. I can only use regular Twitter.
I mean, this is a...
How am I supposed to do my job, baby?
The NBA says the Knicks selected Ajinça. They did.
What are we doing? The Knicks have traded pick 51 to the Dallas Mavericks, and they have selected Melvin Ajinça.
We think.
We think.
I mean, what the fuck is going on?
Can I not use TweetDeck? What the fuck is going on, man?
It allowed me to tweet.
And now TweetDeck is offline. It's a joke.
I mean, how on earth does Twitter crash during the NBA draft?
I wanted Quentin Post too, Vega. Cam Spencer going 53. Oh, this is a joke.
I mean, this is a shit show.
I can't even. I'm in shambles. At least we got Tyler Kolek.
Don't care, got Kolek.
Don't care, got Tyler Kolek.
Minnesota moves to 57. Oh, now you want to tweet, Woj? Now you want to tweet?
God dang it, Woj. I don't know what we got. I would assume we have pick 56 and 58, but what do I know at this point? All I know is we're at $908 in Super Chats. If we get to 1,000, I'm doing a beer shotgun. And I'm racing Patrick Seatman.
Ooh.
I am racing Patrick Seatman in a beer shotgun race, which I will win like I always do against him if we get to $1,000 in Super Chats. We're at 908 right now, 92 away. He's doing some workout there or something, I guess. Henry, what are my predictions for next season? 82-0, 16-0 in the playoffs. Knicks become the first team to never lose a game in the NBA and win the championship. My prediction.
I'll be honest, I'm taking this on the clock off because I don't know who the hell's on the clock.
How does ESPN go to commercial during the New York Knicks pick, come back, and we don't even talk about the trade that was made, or put the name of the prospect that was selected by them?
They are an embarrassing company.
Chris says we have no more picks. Are you sure about that?
Jake Fisher fucked it again.
No way.
He's saying the Warriors bought the pick back, but they can't because they're a second apron team.
Jake Fisher in 2 days has become the least credible NBA reporter in the world. It took him 2 days. It took this man not even 2 days, Coop, 24 hours.
Also, Mark Stein has not tweeted one time during the NBA draft, I feel like.
Knicks traded for pick 51, then traded away, then traded for it again,
Then traded away
and
again.
then traded it away again.
My dad says they're acquiring Melvin Aginsa.
All right, so the Dallas
Melvin
Mavericks.
Aginsa is a Maverick.
Melvin Aginsa is a Maverick. The Knicks have traded out of the 51st selection. Chris Connors, who is they? ESPN, because if ESPN showed that on the broadcast, it's actually wrong. ESPN does not update their picks in real time with trades. They don't do that. I do not know if we still have 56. I'm sorry, everyone.
No clue.
Twitter is broken. This is unbelievable.
What a bad time for Twitter to break.
This is unbelievable, baby.
It really is.
I really don't know what's going on. I wish I could help everybody out. Well, Boston made a pick at 54
We think?
per Shammy. And the Los Angeles Lakers are selecting Bronny James with the number 55 pick. What a shocker.
Who knew?
Get to yapping, Petey.
I think it seems.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Bronny James going to the Los Angeles Lakers. LOL. LOL. Bronny James to the Los Angeles Lakers.
I mean, what are we doing?
Bronny James to the Lakers. To the Lakers, Johnny. To the Lakers.
Corn dogs, Jackie.
Corn dogs, Jackie. Learn frickin' English, Vakitis. Coop, I think the Knicks are on the clock.
Oh, I actually forgot about that. I won't lie to you.
But I don't know for sure.
Get to yapping, Petey. Are the New York Knicks on the clock? I hate Woj.
Nobody knows anything right now.
Oh, look who's in here. Look who's in here, Marshy.
No way! Eric Trump! My man ED! Everyone drop an ED in the chat for me. That's a Knicks Now legend. Eric Trump! ED's in the chat for a Knicks Now godfather. Eric Trump, that gets you 2 tickets into the raffle to win our Knicks Now basketball from this season.
Yes, it does.
At the end of our stream today, we're going to spin the raffle. Every $10 super chat that comes in, we're going to give you a ticket to win this basketball. Eric Trump, great to see you, man. How you been? How you been, Trump? I miss you, man.
Are the Knicks also picking at 58? I'm being dead serious. I'm not even trying to troll.
I'm not either. I don't know.
Yeah, I have no idea.
I don't know. I really do not know. Are the Mavs picking at 58?
That's the map selection, yes.
So do they just buy the Knicks pick, you think?
Could have.
I'm trying to figure out what's going on, so stick with us. This seems, I'm sorry, if my head coach wears a hat like that, I don't want him to be my head coach. JJ Redick looks like a ball boy in the green room right now.
There's no way they're this happy. There's no way. This is all pomp and circumstance.
The Lakers should be embarrassed.
Absolutely, they
This
should.
is what the Los Angeles Lakers have resulted to.
This is a sad day for the Lakers franchise.
Man, that's embarrassing. As Eric Trump, another $20 super chat. My man, whoop, 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 whoop. Double it up. F. Rolly also. Give me an F. Rolly in the chat. As I think the Knicks are on the clock here, Coop.
Yeah? Question mark?
But I do not know that for a fact. Do not know that for a fact. We're also $52 away from 1,000 in super chats. I'm going to shotgun race somebody out there, Coop or Rolly or Seeps, if we get to.
Yeah, I'm down.
I want to make Seeps get smoked.
Here it is.
They haven't shown him announce a pick in 20 picks. This seems illegal.
It does.
I don't know what is
it
illegal
absolutely
about
does.
Bronny James going to the Lakers. It seems illegal. As Silver Surfer coming in with a super chat. Sent in a little emoji. We appreciate you. Thanks for supporting the
Shout
show.
out.
Thanks for supporting the show. As Joffrey Castro, a first time super chatter. My man, thank you for supporting. Says Marsh, a shot to celebrate the trade. Nets fans getting a hell of a deal on the trade. Buy one, get one free at Barclays next season. LOL. Go Knicks! Shout out to my man.
I think the Knicks are picking
I have no idea, and none of the insiders are tweeting
because they're all locked out.
because they're all locked out. I don't even know if the Knicks are on the clock.
Legit, no idea.
Is TweetDeck out there broken for y'all? Mine just won't even load. Yeah, Twitter's broken, Frags. It's broken. We broke it. We broke it. Knicks are on the clock at 56, supposedly. Supposedly.
I'd like to think the Knicks are on the clock.
It'd make this a lot more fun. As Dov is tweeting out. For all the debating,
Careful.
Knicks Forever says we're on the clock. I think we're on the clock, but nobody knows. Is Mac McClung in this draft? No, this is 2024.
Mac McClung is not in this draft. You want me to? Mac McClung is not going to be in this draft. He's in the G League for a long time, so we'll see what happens there. Bronny James goes to the Lakers at 55. I believe this is the Knicks pick, but I'm not sure. No one actually knows. Do the Knicks have 56? Apparently, Phoenix has it.
This might be the Knicks. Kevin McCullough goes number 56. The Knicks might own that pick. They also worked out Kevin McCullough.
Okay. He's a Knick.
As it sounds like Kevin McCullough is a New York Knick.
It's a good pick, Marshall Green.
Kevin McCullough, are you a New York Knick? Bark twice if you're in Milwaukee.
Ooh, ooh.
Can we stop talking about Bronny James? No one gives a shit about Bronny James. I'm sorry.
I don't care.
The dude stinks.
He averaged 4 points a game.
Nobody gives a fuck about Bronny James. That's why he went number 55.
I wish you were wrong, but you're not.
Coop, we get the 29th overall rated prospect at pick 56, apparently.
Pretty good value, brother, out of San Antonio, Texas. The 13th overall wing, Kevin McCullough, 23 years old, played at Kansas. It's a good pick, man. This is a really solid selection for the New York Knicks. I think they've had a very good second round, but who the hell knows, given all the trades that have gone on. McCullough is a guy that is kind of a 2 or a 3. He has
Can't really shoot it.
He has some scoring ability. I don't know if I would call him a sharpshooter. We'll go ahead and take a look at his stats here from Kansas last year. Shot 33.3% from three-point range. Averaged 18 a game, though. 6 rebounds as well. And 4 assists.
He can score. There's no doubt about that. As my tweet deck is back. Thank you, Elon Musk. We still do not know, though, if nobody on Knicks Twitter has tweeted in 2 minutes. As Brett Siegel says, the New York Knicks are selecting Kevin McCullough Jr. with the 56th overall pick in the 2024 NBA draft.
Okay.
Mute me real quick.
Kevin McCullough is a New York Knick. Apparently. McCullough is a guy who played a lot of college basketball. Started at Tech, I believe, then transferred his way to Kansas. 33.3% from the field, which I don't love, but that's all right. 18 a game last year for a really good Kansas Jayhawks team. 6 rebounds, 4.1 assists.
Do you know what the Mavs gave up for 51?
I have not seen a thing.
Oh my gosh. This is embarrassing how bad the NBA draft is every year.
No one has said what the Mavs have given up.
What does O'Connor have to say about McCullough? And then if we can go to Rolly's graphics, I'd just like to see that as well.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's go see
as
what
a picture has surfaced of young Pacome Dadiet wearing a Knicks jersey.
Interesting.
Gabriel says, guess who his player comp is? Josh Hart. Is that true? Is TJ out there?
TJ's live.
All right. This is what Kevin O'Connor of The Ringer has to say about Kevin McCullough Jr. The experienced college player dramatically improved perimeter scorer thanks to his recent shooting progress. He made slight tweaks to his posture before the season, which have unlocked his shot from all ranges. High IQ cutter with immaculate timing and feel for finding the weak spots in the defense. He also has soft hands and touch for finishing. I mean, the guy averaged 18 points per game for the Jayhawks this last year. Shot just 33%.
From the field.
33% from three and 40-something% from the field. Rolly says a smart player who rebounds well, can push the ball and makes plays out in the open, improved his three-point shot drastically, and has a form that should translate older prospect with limited room for growth. Look, it's the 58th pick in the draft.
Exactly. These are the guys you take at 56.
Yep.
You take guys maybe with higher floors, lower ceilings, guys who have played in college a long time, who know how to be professional, essentially. When you play at those high major programs, you basically are a professional at that point. So I like this pick of Kevin McCullough. I think the Knicks did very well getting Tyler Kolek and Kevin McCullough into the fold here.
Kevin O'Connor says McCullough has shades of Bruce Brown.
Okay.
Says he's got feel for the game, on-ball defense, off-ball defense, and hustle. Sounds like a Tom Thibodeau type of player to me.
That is a Tibbs guy.
He had him as the 36th best player in this draft. So you get him at 58, that's pretty cool. I like this pick.
No, I do too. I really do. I think Leon Rose, I mean, they've made God knows how many trades, but I do think they've done a good job.
Incredible the movement that has gone on today for the New York Knicks. 57, I believe, is the Memphis Grizzlies, or the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Minnesota.
Minnesota, I believe, is on the clock.
I still have no idea what the Mavericks.
David says Bleacher Report has his comp as Josh Hart. I mean, one site compares him to Josh Hart, one site compares him to Bruce Brown. Josh Hart, Bruce Brown, Spider-Man meme. So
I think this Ajinça pick is just cash.
which would mean Dallas is still on the clock here.
That's right. Who the hell knows, dude?
They can give us cash, yeah, but it's actually just money to help the pockets of
James Dolan.
James Dolan. It doesn't help with the money of the team. Caleb coming in with a $20 super chat. Shout out to Caleb.
Caleb
Says, sorry, couldn't say anything, but love where the Knicks are going. I'm right there with you, Caleb. If you're a Knicks fan, you got to be hyped about what they've done over the past 48 hours. I know the pick of Pacome Dadiet and how the first round played out yesterday could have left a bad taste in your mouth, pause. But what happened today was selecting Tyler Kolek and Kevin McCullough, two guys that I thought were going to be in play for the Knicks at 24 and 25. You got to just clap it up for Leon and say good stuff. You really do. You really, really do. So it looks like James says his is working. Six foot seven, outstanding defensive versatility.
can move it up the floor.
Coop, wasn't he a guy that had a really good start to the season and then got hurt?
He did get hurt, yeah. He was one of Kansas' best players last year, and he missed the rest of the regular season and the tournament as well.
I'll take it.
This pick is being made by the Raptors, apparently. Who?
McCullough, a great player. I'm absolutely going to go watch some scouting videos once he's done. I've watched him some. And he averaged 18 points last year, 6 rebounds, 4.1 assists. Well-rounded player, can lock up on defense, likes to get out and transition and run. improved his three-point shot this year. Still only shot 33%. But if he can continue to improve there, if this guy becomes a league average shooter with the defensive traits and versatility, he's going to have a role in this league.
Absolutely he will.
Good size, too. I believe he's 6'7".
6'7", yep. 6'7", 215.
You needed another wing like that. Because outside of Bridges and I love saying Bridges is a Knick, Bridges and Anunoby, you didn't have a wing off the bench that was over 6'5". Josh Hart was 6'5", and that's it.
Ulrich, I don't even know how to say it.
Shamshe. As the 58th pick will belong to the Dallas Mavericks.
Let's go, baby.
We lied. We lied. It's a trade. Wait, New York is selecting Ariel Huckporty at 58.
They got the center out of Australia.
Ariel Huckporty.
The center out of Australia.
You know about him?
Nope.
I will make a
So
prediction.
this is the Knicks pick.
I will make a prediction. He is not on this roster next year. He's a drafting stash, right?
He will never see the New York Knicks uniform, except the Summer League.
The Knicks draft Ariel Huckporty. I mean, do we even have graphics on this guy?
We do, actually.
That's unfortunate. As the NBA draft is officially over.
Thank God. Here he is. Oh, no! Wait a minute. Wait a damn minute. I don't think we do have graphs on this guy. Oh, we have stats.
24 years old, 7-foot true big, can rebound and moves well, according to Vega.
Did you say 24?
That's what Vega's telling me.
7.9 points, 7 boards, block and a half per game last year for Melbourne United.
What do we know about them?
They're in Australia.
Are they good?
Don't know. I wish I could tell you more about this guy, but I can't.
Does Kevin O'Connor have him on the big board? Yeah, 64th ranked player.
We have no scouting report from Rolly.
Shades of Greg Monroe. A hustling center at 6'11". He's 22 years old. Who just lied and said he's 24? He's 6'11", 246, has a 7'2" wingspan. A hustling center with a throwback style that could still work in a backup role in today's game. Shades of Greg Monroe, according to The Ringer.
Okay.
So that's all I got for you on that. I'm not going to act like I know who he is.
I got nothing.
I got nothing. I'm sorry.
So Kevin McCullough is also a Knick, right?
To my knowledge, the Knicks lead the draft with 4 players.
Pacome Dadiet, Kevin McCullough, Tyler Kolek, and Ariel Huckporty. This is the final selection of the draft.
Huckporty, is that what we're going with?
Huckporty.
Cool with that. So I'm assuming that you guys gave us cash to go from 58 to 51. Are we cash poor? Do we need these?
Dolan needed a little extra jet fuel.
A little extra jet fuel to go back and forth from the Sphere to MSG. I'm cool with it. All right. Last call to get in on the raffle to win our Knicks Now basketball.
Last call.
Last call. I'm going to put 3 minutes on the shot clock. 3 minutes. Every $10 super chat gets you an extra ticket. And we're going to spin the wheel. And if you win, I'm going to need your shipping address. And that way we can send you this ball. 3 minutes. 3 minutes. Silver Surfer says, what are you all talking about? The NBA draft. Are we keeping him being the last pick of the draft? Yeah, but he'll probably not be on the Knicks next year. He'll probably stay overseas. Melbourne United.
Gavoni says best rebounder in the draft.
Best rebounder in the draft at pick 58. I'll take it. Gene Cheriel says we keeping 56 and stashing 58.
That sounds right.
That sounds about right.
Dadiet and Huck Porty going overseas.
Leslie Henry says McCullough traded. Yeah, we traded for McCullough.
I don't know.
So I tweeted out, so the Knicks drafted 4 players. Nobody thought that would happen. Someone responded and said, we drafted 2 players. The other 2 were trades. Are people stupid? Are people actually stupid?
They are.
What do you think? We traded for those picks to do what, Coop? Draft those players.
Interesting.
Some people are actually stupid.
Bronx Boy is in the raffle.
The Bronx Boy! He says, can I go into Philly chat now and yell nerd a bunch of times?
Absolutely.
I'd love that.
And Mr. Right Now with another 10 says Leon gave us a wild ride during this draft. Now let's get that chip. Let's go.
Dude said we traded for 2 players in the NBA draft. These motherfuckers think they're so smart sometimes.
I mean, what the hell? That was an unbelievable 2 hours, I'll tell you what.
Incredible. Right now, says Leon gave us a wild ride during this draft. Now let's get that chip. Shout out to you, man. Thank you for joining the raffle, and thank you for the support all day long. As we got 30 seconds left. We got 30 seconds left if you want to enter the raffle.
Mavs gave up cash considerations to move up to 51. Confirmed.
Confirmed?
Confirmed.
Can I source that?
Tim McMahon.
Damn it.
So, yeah, sure.
Nah, his report, he got it.
And the UDFA trackers are already on the way.
You seen this stuff with Kyle Filipowski's brother and mom on Twitter?
That's what Chase was sending in chit chat. That's what I told you to check out earlier.
This is nasty work.
Disgusting. All right, we ready to spin this wheel, Marshy?
Let's do it.
Here we go. Let's do it. Let me get it set up. Look at all these names we have.
Wow. Oh, lordy, lordy, lordy. All righty. And wait. Jack Bauer, Bucks in Boston, sends in $1 super chat. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Jack.
Thank you. Let's do it. Spin the wheel. Who's going to be the winner of our Knicks Now basketball? Let's find out.
3, 2, 1. Spin that wheel.
Here we go as the wheel is spinning.
Why is it spinning?
Why is this spinning for so long?
What is happening?
I think it's slowing down.
It is.
I can't even see. Don't announce who it is. I want it to pop up.
All right.
We'll see. All right, all right, all right. I think I see who that is. I can read. Is it going to stop on blue? No, it went all the way to red.
Oh!
CP3! basketball.
Wow. That was exhilarating.
He got passed up like 5 times, and there was one in between I could see that wasn't him, and then went right back to him.
That was unreal.
Bonkers.
Jack Bauer, Bucks in Boston.
My wife is a Knicks fan. She seems pretty cool.
She knows ball.
She seems pretty cool. Shout out to you, Jack, and shout out to your wife. Welcome to the best Knicks channel on YouTube. Would love to have you as a loyal subscriber.
Let's go. Oh, man. What a draft. What a draft it was. The Knicks made about 15 trades in round 2.
This had to have been a record.
It had to have been.
I wish everybody could win the ball, but I will say the fact that CPJ won it makes me happy. He has been supporting this show
He deserves it, man.
since the summer of 2022. This is the ball from the Prom Marsh video,
It is.
Bronx boy. This is the ball. Shout out to CPJ. Jack Bauer sending another $1 super chat. I feel like Jack Bauer might just drop like a major super chat here right now.
That'd be
They're
wild.
flirting. They're going $1, 20, and then $1.
$1?
I feel like they could drop some crazy knowledge right here. What happened with Filipowski? Supposedly he forgot about his family to go marry a Mormon woman and then become a Mormon.
I thought it was the other way around. Unless I read it wrong.
What would the other way around be? His family became Mormon?
No, like I thought he disowned the girl.
Oh no, I took it as he cut off his family to change his life to be a Mormon with that girl. Which
that would make more sense.
It's totally cool with all that. I just don't know the story.
That would make more
Shout
sense.
out to Jack Bauer, Bucks in Boston.
He is no longer in contact with his family.
Yeah.
Okay. And now he's going to Mormon country. Utah.
Jack Bauer Bucks coming in with another $2 super chat. Shout please to my wife is a fan. Jack, shout out to Miss Jack. Shout out to Miss Jack. Shout out to Miss Jack. Hey, you send in a $50 super chat, I'll do a beer shotgun for your wife.
Let's go.
Let's go. James the Preacher Game says we are not done yet. No, we'll be back live on the channel Sunday for day one of NBA free agency. Right?
Yeah.
Day one of NBA free agency. We'll be live on the channel. Probably live on the channel on Monday. And then we'll see where we're at from there. But the Knicks still have more moves to make. They got to find a way to get Hartenstein back on this team. And if they don't, they got to find a center to replace him. And there's probably a couple of veteran minimum guys that are going to come watch the James, what time do you think we're live for free agency on Friday? I'd say mid-afternoon.
Starts at 5 our time?
If it starts at 5, we'll probably be live at 3:30.
Yep.
4.
Sounds about right.
Afternoon on Sunday. Bronx Boy says go live tonight for the debate. Not sure what you're talking about. This is a sports show.
No comment.
We're not allowed to talk politics on our shows. What a draft for the Knicks.
Great draft for the Knicks.
What a draft for the Knicks.
Tyler Kolek, Kevin McCullough. Got 2 rotation pieces. What's our move here?
I think we're going to sign off.
All right.
Sign off. We're going to have a full New York Knicks draft grades coming out in about 30 minutes or so.
Yep.
Stay tuned for that. I don't know what you mean by if we're doing the debate tonight, Ginger Turtle. I don't even know what that means.
What is that?
Yeah, not sure what that means. John Pettit says, nice, I have something to do on Sunday since weather going to be bad to go fishing. Bronx Boy says, I missed the whole show due to work. You work? Who has jobs?
Not me.
Not me. Joel Santos says, I won.
Maya says,
Maya's
what's up,
world.
Koopy, and also Marshy.
Ryan Fitzgerald, thank you for the love today and yesterday, my man. Don't act like this draft is easy to follow. Calling people stupid is mean. Okay, I'm sorry. The only person I called stupid is someone that tried to one-up me in a reply. But I will be nicer. I'm sorry if I offended you. All righty, we're going to sign off. Major love to everybody that tuned in today.
You goats.
That tuned in yesterday.
And will tune in Sunday.
I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. And let's
go